this is Sharon from Sharon at Sea, and tonight's live show is brought to you by CortezClub.com, located in Baja Sur, Mexico. The Cortez Club is La Paz's premier diving and water sports center, established in 1995, and offers 5-star service. From large groups to individuals, you will receive personal attention and quality service. Not only do they offer scuba diving and dive courses, they also offer snorkeling, swimming with whales, whale watching, and water sports, including kayaks, windsurfing, sailboats, stand-up paddleboards, water skiing, and even sport fishing. If you are looking to do a water-based activity, the Cortez Club has got it all. For locations, rates, and availability, go to CortezClub.com. So next time you are in Baja Sur, Mexico, make sure you check out the Cortez Club for the best activities on the water. And we're live.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? Luke, I am your father.
Are you sure it's not messed up again?
Oh, it's not messed up. The sound's okay. Dang. What's up, everybody? How we doing out there?
Oh.
Sorry, I thought I was going to get you a little Darth Vader action, and that didn't play out. Listen, you'll have to excuse me. I was just before the show, I was jamming out to some tunes I've been enjoying lately. I don't know if you guys have checked out this new band.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, everybody. I feel like there's a party going on tonight. I've been checking out this new band, and I liked them so much that I bought the rights to their entire catalog of music. It's unbelievable, and you guys might want to check it out. Florida Krista, if you're if you have any of that music posted on your Facebook page, you need to take it down immediately. I have full exclusive ownership rights now of every single song. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. All 117 of you. So far, I don't want to jinx it, but tonight's going on without a hitch so far. I'm almost afraid what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure a dog's going to come in and knock over the whole thing, and we're going to lose our internet connection.
The dog's going to run and trip over that cord that you have hardwired in there.
Oh my gosh. I hope not. People are loving your hair. Hi John, how you doing? I'm sorry, I was just so caught up with the tunes I've been jamming to. It's very, you know what I like about it, man? It's and you're gonna like that I say this, but it's very Blind Melon-esque, and I'm a big fan of that. So
it kind of is, yeah.
Do you even know who Blind Melon is?
I do, of course.
You know what, the Bumblebee song?
I do.
You guys know, anybody out there know what I'm talking about? All right, yeah, Dave and Brandy, we're digging the groove. Hello. Okay, let's first off, welcome to the Monday night live stream. Looks like we have about $1.25 of folks in here, so welcome to the show. My name is Jamie, and but the person you're all here for, the person you're here to see, is of course the lovely, the talented, the person that made me the luckiest guy in the world, Sharon at Sea. Can we get a round of applause for her?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you very much. Outstanding, outstanding. People are loving your recent Sharon at Sea travel guide videos. Your Belize, your Roatan, it's Roatan, and some of the other stuff you've been making. So way to go. The gorgeous SAS is what Leanne Francescone coined right there. So let's jump right in to the evening.
We're hoping to put a list of people on our Facebook, in our Facebook group too, under the Files tab. I'm still working on it. I haven't really got to it yet.
A list of who?
A list of excursion places.
Okay, excursion people.
Things. Yeah.
Like you were like, we want to put a list of people in the Files tab. Just a list of people. If you want to be on the list, if you're a people and you want to be on that list,
you were talking about the travel.
You don't even have a drink?
I do. It's right down here.
Oh, okay. That is definitely not a drink.
Yeah, there's nowhere really to set it anymore.
It's hard to roll in here with a drink to follow the shenanigans that went on last night. And one of my new favorite shows to watch I believe it's called The Ship Show over on the Klaykowski's channel. It's the Klaykowskis. They're neat. You guys might need to come up with a new team name for York and John. I mean, because it is definitely a combination of hysteria over there, and we loved it. And so if you guys haven't checked that out,
you guys
make sure
have
you go
to
check
watch
them
them
out.
on Sundays if you haven't.
Yes. I figure after my after the stunt I pulled with my beginning music, I feel I better give those guys some major loving over there. So go check out the Klaykowskis. Make sure you watch their new Sunday night show. They're squeezing it in somewhere between the Paro DJ and the Josh Hokum and whoever else is going Sunday. Sundays are going to be jam-packed. And when football season comes, it's going to be 14 to 16 hours worth of amazing must-see TV or must-see YouTube. I'll tell you what.
But if you want some, just their show is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a riot. It's just two dudes having a good time, and they're the kind of guys you want to
It's
sit
a little
around,
different than a
cruise
lot of the
with, and have a
shows,
drink.
and it's just really.
Well, we'll see what
fun.
they put together. So far, the Ship Show.
He's gonna get you back. They're gonna get you back.
We're fine. We're like this. The Ship Show they coined it. They say it's quite a ship show over there. So what do you know? And yeah, I know this is jumping ahead, but I just want to answer one thing. Big Alpha 1906. Yes, the bonsai teppanyaki is worth every penny. Make sure you do it. You probably saw our video. So yes, make sure you do it. But with that being said, let's run back up to the top of the chat and welcome a few of the folks in here. I'm getting parched.
I told
Let me just
Jamie
get a little
tonight
thing.
we're not going to skip around as much. Hopefully, I told him he has to kind of go in order because we tend to miss comments.
Yeah, because I know how to do that.
And
I am a little bit of a hot mess myself. I'm a little bit of a ship show, if you don't mind me saying. All right, so let's say hi to a few folks that we have in the room tonight. So I am way at the top, girl. We start right at the top. Signing in at 5:54 tonight. We love her. You love her. You know her. Ruth Todd. And speaking of loving her and knowing her, moments after Ruth Todd signed in,
Nancy.
Nurse Nancy came in. I mean, I don't know, the best moderator in the business. Am I going out on a limb by saying that? I don't think that I am. I don't know who would disagree with me. You know, we fought hard to make her part of the SAS team. There was fierce negotiations. If you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, most of the
here all the time,
Oh my
and
gosh.
she's everywhere, and she keeps up on everyone, and I don't know how she does it.
yeah, she's
How you doing,
everywhere.
Nancy?
She's the eyes and the ears. Actually, she keeps us posted. If someone comes up with a new idea, we try to steal it before they've even put the idea into play. No, we don't do that. Not usually, anyway.
Say that about
But no, she's amazing, and we fought hard. And most creators have a moderator. Now, what's funny is in the beginning, Nancy was busy every live stream. We would get the craziest people coming in here saying anything from the most offensive comments to the most ridiculous comments and anything in between, and she would come in and drop the hammer on them and clear them right out of the chat, to the amazement of everyone in the chat. And she's done a great job of that, but her reputation must be, you know, preceding her now, because we hardly have any shenanigans in the chat anymore, unless it's one of the regulars and they've had a few too many cocktails. But otherwise,
They
people
know
are pretty
the
well
hammer's
behaved.
here, so.
Yes. So what's up, Nurse Nancy? Thank you so much for being here. York Ragsdale,
Hi, York.
one half of the amazing ship show. Jennifer Kildo's in the house. Wallace Travel, what's going on? Karen Carter is here. What's going on, Karen Carter? Jennifer Taylor's here. Amy Craig in the house. Yolanda Holden, what is going on, Yolanda? Charles Hahn. Charles, glad to have you, buddy. Always love seeing Charles. It's funny, you know, it's so exciting to see a new name in the chat. You're like, yes, a new person's following us. That is awesome. We're so happy they're here. But then you see a name that's been here like since the beginning. And it's like, I don't know which one gets me more excited. How about what do you, I mean, do you love a new name? Do you love to see the ones that have been around for months and months? Do you have a preference? Or is it like asking you to say who your favorite child is?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, I guess. Yeah.
All right. I went astray. I
We
apologize.
love them all the same.
Wow.
And they're all different, and we love them all the
Repeat it. That's Ronnie Gilbert in the house. What's going on, Ronnie? Stephanie Regina M. I think I said that already. Big Pap 62 said just subscribe to Nurse Nancy and the Klaykowski's channel. Can't get enough YouTube entertainment. Big Pap, we are so excited to have you here, and they are excited to have you there. So join the club. It's one big happy family. Cruise with us. What's going on? The Claykowskis are here. John Claykowski and his wonderful family, plus York. York, we'd like to see a little bit of your family getting in on the mix too, buddy. DC810, just on the other side of town. What's going on? Ice Tick is in the house. What's up? Whitney Castillo's here. Degenerate Cruisers. What's going on, guys? Degenerate Cruiser. Jason and Krista. Usually he runs the DG and she runs Florida, Krista. So I think they're both here, and we love that because that makes it look like more people are watching. So.
We were watching your
oh yeah, we enjoyed that one.
Last drink video.
I know, because I told them I'm sitting there watching the video, and they're using Grey Goose vodka, and so I type a comment and I go, "You had me at Grey Goose," and Sharon goes, "What does that mean?" And I go, "What do you mean? What does that mean?" And she goes, "What does that mean? You had me at Grey Goose?" I'm like, "Yeah, you had me at Grey Goose. You don't know where that phrase came from?" Do you remember where I told you I came from?
A movie.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's not going well.
It wasn't. I mean, I had heard it. I can't remember the movie, but I had heard of that movie before. But I just don't remember that part.
I think it was Jerry Maguire.
Yeah, I just don't remember.
Anyway, okay.
I don't remember every line
digress.
to a movie like you do. Like you have movies memorized. Like I watch a movie
a
and
thing.
I take in the whole kind of movie, but I don't memorize lines.
It's a guy thing.
You know? Yeah.
Jim Packwood. And look, we have a neighbor from Buckeye right in here, Jim Packwood. What is going on, Jim?
Hi,
Glad
Jim.
to have Jim. Next time, just take the ride over. You can sit in the audience. There's an entire. You guys didn't even know this. There's an entire audience out here. They just have to be quiet because of the sound and all that. But welcome everybody. Glad to see you guys here tonight. Leanne Franciscone is here.
Hi, Leanne.
One of our best buddies from the far, far northeast. Meet Me in St. Louis is in the house.
Wow.
What's going on, Meet Me? William McKee is here. Florida Krista, there she is. Hello, Florida
Hi,
Krista. Good evening, Daniel Donnelly. Good to have you here, bud. I hope you're pulled over on the side of the road. You're not driving that truck right now. Kristen McCaskill is here. Sean Villarreal. What is up, Sean? Scott Weber's in the house. Betty O. Linda Moeller is here. Good to see you guys. Let me scroll up a little bit so I can read a few more names quicker. Robert from Life with Favor. What's going on, Robert? Glad to see you here.
Did you see Beth?
What's that?
Hi, Beth.
Where? Oh my God, Beth Ollinger is here.
You know,
How did I miss that?
Because you scrolled up
I scrolled,
again.
Beth. I'm sorry.
It
was not me. It was not intentional. It was the scroll.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. Sean Nielsen's in the house.
Did you get Betty O?
Betty O. I think I said Betty O. If I didn't say Betty O, Betty, Betty, which videos do you want us to keep coming at you? Do you like the travel guide ones? Which ones are they? Chris Klein is here. Lufran Martinez, what's up? Janet Moyer's in the house. How you doing, Janet? Holly Ayers is here.
You missed a whole. You missed more people.
I didn't miss anybody else. Marky Mark is in the house.
Hi, Marky Mark.
I would never miss Marky Mark. Nor would I miss the Funky Bunch. Shannon Rooks is here. Brad Jackson. Brad said, I just looked at the clock and thought to myself, I am missing something. Not anymore, buddy. You're in the house with us. Nana Loves Cruisin's here. What's up, Nana?
Like 3 people right there.
That's awesome. Throw it out there, babe. Get in on the action. There's no rules here.
Well, it's moving, so I'm okay. Chris Klein.
Chris Klein said, finally made a live stream.
Yeah. Hi,
I know,
Chris.
I'm trying.
Lufran. You missed Lufran.
I did not miss Lufran. I said Lufran. Somebody back me up, please.
Okay.
LaShante Stevens, good evening. Loving your channel. I want to become a travel agent myself. Love watching your channel. Awesome. So Tweety is here. What's going on, So Tweety? Lovely to have you here. If you don't know So Tweety, go check out her channel. She does some amazing solo cruising videos that are fantastic. Kathy Lee's in the house. What's going on, Kathy? Dave and Brandy's Excursion are here. D&B, what is up, guys? Go check them out as well at the D&B Excursion channel. Let's see. We said hi to Robert and Favor, of course. I don't know if they're on the same deal or she's very busy. She's making a lot of videos and doing a lot of things over there at the Life with Favor channel. Amy Rogers is here. Antoinette at Fun is here. What's going on, Antoinette? Lucy Murray. What's going on, Lucy? Glad to have you here. Every time Sharon hears Lucy, she thinks of what? I Love Lucy.
Oh, I thought
Lucille Ball.
Oh, I thought
you thought I was going to say Lucy, our dog. Our dog's name is Lucy. That's how much we love the name Lucy.
We didn't name her, though. We didn't name her. Our daughter.
Our daughter named her Lucy because you love Lucy.
I'm a big I Love Lucy fan.
Yes, you are. Let's see. We already said hi to Jennifer. Andy Bray is in the house. Guno Hirschfield, what's up? Greetings from Suriname or Suriname? I think it's Suriname.
Right.
It sounds like it's far away. It might just be a town in New Jersey. I don't know. But what's up, Guno? Glad to have you here. Stacy McConnell's in the house. Bernard Hackney is here. Bernard, are you related to professional fisherman Greg Hackney? He's my favorite fisherman, in case anyone was wondering. You know, we all have our idols, and he's mine. Sheila Bossiger is here. What's going on, Sheila? I've been nailing her name lately. Have you noticed that? Annie Alaska's in the house. Annie, what is up, Annie? Good to have you here. Crazy Cat Traveler's in the house. Did we miss anybody? I'm rolling through now. I'm rolling through a little faster. J and C plus 2 and Fraz. Good Lord, that is a mouthful.
Wow.
J and C plus 2 and Fraz. What's going on? Glad to have you here, J and C.
DC810, Sarah.
DC810, yep. I said hi to DC810 a while ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, see,
Well,
I don't, just like in real life, you don't listen to me.
Well, scrolling back and forth.
Kathy Zoda's in the house. Ann Smith is here. What's going on, Ann? Glad to have you. Paul Callahan. I'm going to bounce through a little bit faster. Let's see. What else do we have? I feel like... Make sure you guys don't ask really important questions in the beginning of the chat stream because we'll blow right by them, as you can see. Guna said hugs from Paramaribo, 19th of May on the Magic. Dude, that's fantastic. Enjoy. D&G Explorers. Well, I have a special message for the guys over at D&G. It's just a little something between the three of us here.
Oh, okay.
Dilly dilly. D&G Explorers. Kayla Lemerick is here. What is going on, Kayla? Glad to have you here. Stephen Hayes. I saw Stephen. He was kind of literally the first person in the chat. Like an hour and a half ago. He popped in and said hi. So Stephen, glad to have you, buddy. Najuma Brown's here. What's up, Najuma? Tazier Travel. What's going on, Tazier? Glad to have you. Go check out Tazier Travel as well. They got some good stuff going on over there. Tiffany Pilgrim is here. Jeff Welch in the house. Dina Cruising Through Life. Dina? It's a pleasure to have you over here tonight, Dina. Check out Dina, too. She's got a little something she's got fired up over there on her Dina Cruising Through Life page. We're giving a lot of creator love tonight.
Yeah.
I feel good about that. I really do. I just hope they give us some love, you know, down the road. It's a reciprocal. I like reciprocal love.
What was that?
What?
Antoinette at Fun?
Yep, Antoinette at Fun. We got her already. She's good to go. Patty McFall Monk is in the house. See, Sharon, I do a good job getting these names down. Remember that time you tried to do the names? We're here till 10 p.m.
Wow.
Just getting through the list. Brutal. Karen is here. Karen Averbeck, what's up? If yours does, you got a factory. Dogs don't trip. If yours does, you got a factory second. You don't understand, Ruth.
Wow.
That dog will come barrel-assing in here and knock over 4 things as it tries to stop on the wood flooring out here.
Yeah, she
and rolling
won't
like
trip,
a bowling
but
ball.
she'll pull on the cord and then,
Yes.
you know, the whole cord will pull out.
That's more. 12 days till the Horizon Cruise. Congratulations. You may be the luckiest person in the chat with 12 days to go till the Horizon. Mike Eno, what's up from New Hampshire? Love all the videos. Oh, you know what I didn't say? We said hi to Leanne, but I don't know if Brian's out there too, and I would never want to forget the other half of the Franscone twosome there. So Brian, good evening to you. I think that's almost everybody. We've literally said hi to everybody in the chat. Griff and Alyssa, the G and A tandem are here. Did you know you can learn how to be an astronaut by joining a master class? I didn't know that, but if you're putting the class on, I'm all ears. And speaking of all ears, look at Sharon's shirt.
Oh, I have Minnie on.
Minnie Mouse. That was an amazing segue. Thanks, Griff and Alyssa. You didn't even know you were going to help me with that. I appreciate that. Sharon is really starting to get into the Disney spirit lately, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
I need a break. You got to talk for a minute.
We've been planning the second half of our cruise. You know, we're going to be on the Symphony of the Sea, and then when we get off, we're going to be going to Disney for a few days. So
yes,
I've just been doing.
You've been getting down and dirty doing some research.
A little bit. Well, I've just been actually not so much research on. I've just been making a lot of the arrangements. You know, like I changed some hotel things up today. I actually booked our flight home today. I finally did. I hadn't done it yet.
How much did that cost? Never mind.
Anyways, we had our flight going there because we wanted to make sure we could get there, but we were a little sure on when we were coming back, so we were kind of holding off on that. So we booked that today. What else do we do?
I accidentally scrolled through the entire chat, so keep talking. I got to find where we were.
Oh gosh.
I'm way behind.
Yeah. So we're gonna be staying. We're not gonna stay on the Disney property. We are actually staying off the Disney property because we're staying on points. So. We're trying to do it a little bit on a budget, the Disney part, because just the Disney tickets alone is probably going to cost like half as much as our cruise.
Mm-hmm.
So,
for sure.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, now I just realized why we cruise and we don't take land vacations to places like Disney World.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I think the Disney part's probably going to cost as much as the cruise, if not more.
Griff said, I'm sure it's Griff, because that's the kind of thing he would type. We're here, but I'm showing support by watching this ad and clicking on it first. Way to go, buddy. Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate that support. Let's see, who else? Tizier Travel is loving the ship show. We already, okay, now we're back to, remember the question I answered right like 10 minutes ago for Big Alpha? We're back there now. So now we're only 13 minutes behind in the chat, so I'm going to catch us up. Nancy's loving the Sunday entertainment on YouTube. It is amazing. It's really, nice, YouTube is blowing up lately. The cruising community is taking over YouTube. I mean, it is insane. There's so much going on out there to check out right now. I have a
question. How many people watch as much TV as they used to before all the YouTube? It seems like now.
Oh, totally.
We watch so much YouTube that we really don't hardly ever watch TV.
I only watch TV if there's Walking Dead, if the dead are walking. Any form of dead people that are walking, I watch that. And if there's two teams throwing a pigskin ball back and forth to each other, I will watch that as well. That's about everything.
Yeah, and I don't watch really. Well, I haven't watched really any TV.
You haven't even been watching The Bachelor or The Bachelorette.
I didn't watch
or any of that.
I haven't watched the last Bachelor.
But we have been watching The Voice lately.
I've been watching The Voice
why?
We're supporting our girl Selkie, who used to sing on the Carnival ships.
Yes, we saw her on Carnival. Which ship? Breeze first?
She was on the Breeze and the Conquest.
If you watch The Voice, Selkie is one of the finalists. She almost got voted off, but she got saved last week, and she's amazing. And we first saw her on a Carnival cruise ship. A great singer. Yeah. We would listen to her on SoundCloud and stuff like that. She's fantastic. And then she jumped ship. She used the pun and went over to Disney for a while. And then we didn't see her over there because we weren't over there. And then
and she just recently got off a Disney ship. Probably just I don't know within the last year, probably the last few months when she started, I guess, on The Voice.
Yes, now she's trying to become big time on The Voice. So watch and see Selkie, and just know that Sharon and I once sat in the atrium of the Carnival Breeze listening to her and enjoying her music.
I can listen
Put
to
yourselves
her
there with us
all day long. Her voice is amazing.
You know what? It's no wonder our live streams are some of the longest live streams out there, because it's already like 30 minutes into it and we're still rolling through the names of people. It's crazy.
Doesn't seem like it.
Woo, Steaming Bean, what is going on? Watch the videos earlier. Jamie looks more lean and toned. I bet Sharon withers on the floor in ecstasy when she sees Jamie drinking his orange juice. Well, I don't know about that, Steaming Bean, but there's plenty of withering going on. I mean, but it doesn't. Usually it's when I'm drinking one of these, because when I drink the Michelob Ultra, it does two things for me. If I can just talk to you guys for a minute. And this is not a paid advertisement, just so you know. Number one, it's tasty. It does three things. It's tasty, it's low carb, and it reminds me of being on a cruise ship, because I drink these on the cruise ship. So there you have it. So thank you, Steaming Bean, for the comment about my physical appearance. Although I'm not going to lie, you guys know.
I don't think you've been to the gym.
I haven't gone to the gym in a while.
No, since our last cruise.
Yes, you're right about that. Not since the last cruise. It has been a little bit of a while, but we're going to get back there. Don't you worry about it.
We're going to. I know this sounds bad. We're going to start this week. But we really are going to start this week.
We have to call it because there's a few I know there's a couple thank yous, and I'm just trying to get to them. Jim and Annette Thalman, what's going on? Cindy P's in the house. Make sure I'm not missing any names. Glenn Bennett, if I missed your name, guys. Jamie Strook is here from Canada. A lot of folks from Canada. Glad to have you. Yeah. Let's see. LaTanya Martin's here. I almost missed her. Lisa Fournier is here. Lisa, glad to have you. I know I'm bouncing through a little bit quick. If I miss your name, don't get mad. Just remind me to say it again. Kim Lowenkamp's in the house. What's up, Annie, Alaska? We said hi to Annie. Andrew is here. Bad Trolls, I don't like them. Let's see. What else do we have? The Lean Bean. Yes, Jamie's a Lean Bean fighting machine. Probably curling those cans of paint. You're right about that, buddy. I'm slinging those 5-gallon buckets like nobody's business. Michelle Brown's in the house. Kim Maldonado is here. Linda Muller's got 46 days till the Harmony. That is fantastic. Jeffrey Lara. Nice. What's going on, Jeffrey? What else do we have? Russ C. Welcome. MGM Family Traveling is here. Glad to see you guys. Del Brett. What's up, Del Brett? Another great night of ship talk, or talking ship, depends on how you look at it. David Green.
Hi,
what's
David.
up, David? Let's see. Who else do we have? Here? We have so many people. Rita Lockett's in the house. Nathan McKinney is here. Sue Jennings. What's up? Gosh, we were blowing through. I can watch a movie, wait 6 months and watch again and wonder how it ends. That's what Ruth said, talking about you and your movies. Thank you, Ruth, for trying to make her feel better. We appreciate that. Howdy from a fellow Arizonan, Lori Imhoff. What's going on, Lori? Glad to have you here. Say hi to also Beth Ollinger, Lori, because she's a fellow Arizona, as well as DCA10. And who else is here from Buckeye? Oh, geez, I can't remember. It's been so long. One gas man's in the house. That's what Sharon calls me on occasion, gas man. It's another conversation. That's another conversation. Leanne said, I meant to tell you, get some Disney gift cards at Target, 5% off for your trip to Disney. Sweet, Leanne. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Leanne. I didn't even know. Well, don't you have to have the red card or something to get the 5% off at Target? Or is that just...
Well, you better get the red card. Nancy dropped in some
Oh my
info.
God.
Suriname is a country, the smallest sovereign state in South America. They speak Dutch. Thank you, Nancy. That's amazing.
Wow.
Piece of information you just dropped on us. Fantastic. Bernard Hackney said, no, not related to Greg, but all Hackneys love us. That's very nice. The Claykowskis, thank you so much. I've been waiting to get to that. I saw it pop up, but I hadn't gotten to the in chat. I know you have a special request, and I guess that the one thing that you do, you wanted to bust out the ship, but in order to get to the ship, first thing you have to do is you have to set sail, or you have to get on the plane, and you have to get there. So first off,
Oh my gosh.
you have to take off. All right, and then you come into port, and then you land.
You get American Airlines, Southwest died.
Yes,
Died.
sorry, man. Then when it's time, then you get to go like this. And then you set sail. What's funny is John hasn't been on a Carnival ship. This is the only Carnival ship he's actually traveled on.
Oh yeah.
Because he hasn't been on a Carnival ship. He was talking about that last night, but he's going to have a good time. York is going to know that fun as well very shortly. Thank you guys. That's amazing and generous. Thank you so much. Let's see. Don't know why my username is his first initial, but this is Sherry, going on the horizon in 12 days. Sherry, I bet it's Sherry. Not Sherry, but Sherry. Sherry, we're glad to have you here.
Yeah, it looks like Sherry.
Degenerate Cruiser said, can you feel the love tonight? Can you feel the love tonight? By Elton John. Little Elton for you guys. There's no extra charge for that. That's totally included in what you pay to be here. So you're cool. Can't wait to be on the horizon for the second time in 6 months. Fofi! Wow. 91,783. What's up, Fofi? Glad to have you. Going on a short cruise on Carnival Liberty on May 2nd. Hello, everyone, to Ruby Johnson. Oh, that was Betty O said that. Sorry, I got carried away.
Yeah, I saw that.
Tina Biskupiak. Biskupiak? Yeah. Pretty sure I nailed that.
Sounds right.
I had a dream we enjoyed a beer and a pizza together at Tailgaters. At Tailgaters? How do you know about Tailgaters? What's up, Tina?
Tailgaters.
Yeah, we're big fans of Tailgaters. Tina, do we know you there?
Yeah, good.
How do we know you from Tailgaters? 13 days to the elation for Kim. And Amy Rogers leaves on a cruise Friday. That's amazing.
Where are you going, Amy?
Amy, what's the deal? Oh, geez, I jumped ahead again. Maybe it's good that I jumped ahead. I really need to get ahead. Oh, my gosh.
You missed
I know. I'm just trying to get back there. It is getting crazy. Scott Weber said, sorry, I just got the blue screen of death on my computer. I'm back. Oh, my God. I'm glad you got that handled. Greg S., what's going on? Brian came into the living room saying he was going to miss the live. Thank you, Leanne. We appreciate that. Splendor in 5 days for Ashley K. What's going on, Ashley? Is it hot in here? I'm sweating my...
I think it's because you're so...
Can I turn this fan on?
I don't care.
Pardon us while we work something out here. What if I just... Oh, that's the
light. You turn the light on, not the fan.
I'm new here.
Oh my
I don't know where the switches are.
Well, the air was on. It was actually cold in here earlier because the air conditioner was blazing.
Is there any truth to the fact that your mom came through and turned the air conditioner off? Sorry about that. I got a little silly there. Oh, that feels so much better with that air going. You know what, too, with the air going? With the air moving, this will make your hair just... Like these curls will just start to bounce in the wind. It'll be lovely.
Yeah, but it's hot air.
Florida Krista said, let us know the days you're going to be around so we can make sure we're available. Work hooky. That sounds good. Or was she saying, like, work hooky? think she was
I
calling.
think she means play.
Oh, play hooky?
at work.
Okay. Leanne said, reach out to me about Disney. I'm a Disney guru. I know all the ins and outs. What? Leanne, we didn't know that about you. That's going to be fantastic. Where is the Umbrella Street in San Juan? Is it within walking distance? Holly, that's a touchy subject, but since you brought it up, Sharon will talk to it.
It is. It is within walking distance from the port, but I don't know. You kind of just have to, you just kind of walk down the, I'm trying to think of the name of the street, that kind of main street you walk down in San Juan there.
Main Street?
No.
I don't know.
I can't think of the name. I'll think of the name and I'll put it in the description. But you basically walk off the ship and you walk down some of those main side streets there and you'll get to it.
There you go.
It's close to where the places where they make the pina coladas, I think, and there's kind of where we went and had pizza that time too. Kind of, it's down there.
Let's see. Lori's jealous that we're going on the Symphony. I'll be on Brilliance to the British Isles in 51 days. Oh, please. You're jealous of us? You're going to the British Isles? You crazy girl.
I don't know.
You are
That's
crazy.
a toss-up. I would maybe even trade
Nathan McKinney said they go to Disney because of their military tickets to get to Disneyland. York Ragsdale said we did Disney and also stayed off property, super close using points. The Hilton Bonnet Creek. Yeah. That sounds cool. I think we're going, what are we going with? In Disney? We're going to stay where?
We're staying at the Hampton Inn.
We're Hampton Inn.
I started looking at, first we were going to stay on the Disney property, and then I started looking at some other hotels, and then I realized how many points we had saved up. So we decided to stay there.
There you go. Lots of people saying
and
TV.
They have Mickey waffles there, so I'll feel like we're sort of on at Disney.
I'm going to bite the head off a Mickey waffle on the camera. Kids will be devastated everywhere.
Matthew will like them. He likes the waffles, so.
Many people commenting on your question about the TV. 80% TV, 20% YouTube. We don't watch TV anymore. TV, what? What's TV?
Yeah.
Degenerate Cruisers say I use TV for news, NASCAR, and the Orville, and that's about it. DG, we used to be serious. We used to seriously rock the NASCAR world, big time. We used to go to the races out here in Phoenix, and ever since Junior retired, I just haven't. I've lost a little bit of my love for NASCAR. Maybe you can help me get it back, man. Maybe you can help me get it back. We watch all the wonderful vloggers that are in here tonight. That's what Kim Taylor said. Linda Lou said, hi, newbie here from Reno, Nevada. I found you from La Lido Loca.
Oh, nice.
Linda Lou, that is fantastic. I'm glad that you found us through that. Which is weird because La Lido, they have such a tiny channel. It's hard to believe anybody even watches that channel over there. But La Lido Loca, speaking of La Lido Loca, I don't think that they're in here tonight. They are very busy.
Still making their way home.
Yeah, they are very, very busy. I don't think any of them are here tonight. No one. I think that I think they all got arrested because none of them. I don't see any of them here. They've all been heading back from the La Lido Loca group cruise. So if they do watch this or they come in later, they watch the replay. Welcome back. And if anyone says that we were talking about you guys while you're gone, it's a lie, a bold-faced lie, because we would never do that.
I think a lot of them drove there because they live not,
Yes, they all drove. They carpooled, and I think they got arrested for transporting live animals from I think it's from Amber Cove. They had live emus from Amber Cove. They were transporting.
Live emus?
Yes.
Wow.
It was crazy. Let's see. I see the whole gang is here. That's what Linda Lou said. Linda, we're so glad to have you. Seriously, thanks for coming over and checking us out. Hopefully you enjoy us as much as you like them, or close to it, and you keep on hanging with us. Brian Schultz, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. Go Browns at Klaykowski's. It's got to be tough. I mean, I've had a couple tough seasons with my Chargers. They went from San Diego. But imagine being a Browns fan. Remember when we got off of the ship in New Orleans and we went to that amazing bar and we watched the Chargers beat the Browns' butt?
Oh, that was the Browns.
That was an amazing game.
I forgot who they were.
I don't know if you guys saw that over at the Klaykowski's when the Chargers hammered the Browns just this past year.
He is really going to get you back.
Dave and Brandy said the only thing we watch is NASCAR and Nat Geo for the vet shows. There you go. And I work for, and they work for cable internet company. Oof, keep that on the down low.
Gosh.
I don't watch TV at all. All my smut shows are gone. Sex and the City, Scandal, Dallas, Homeland. Dude, Sex and the City.
I used to love that
like
show.
12 years ago, Leanne. You must have been on a rerun channel and didn't know it.
They do have the reruns on. Every once in a while I'll run across one of those.
Deborah Blankenship, thank you so much, Deborah. Deborah, we want to set sail with you and say thank you for the amazing super chat. It's awesome of you. There you go. Dreams of a Carnival cruise. Thank you. We appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much for the super chat. You are awesome.
You know, we did have the accordion out actually today, and we were thinking about bringing it out tonight.
Don't do it.
But
don't do it.
After attempting to try to figure it out a little bit, it wasn't going so well.
I knew we were in trouble when you asked where to plug it in.
I did not say that.
It's an accordion. No plug.
But I did get online and trying to figure out how to play it a little bit.
That's rough.
It wasn't going over well.
That is rough. Sheila, you are right. You do see almost 9K, I believe. Is it time for an update? Is it a subscriber update? Sheila's got me thinking about it. I'm trying to see. We're on the verge of something happening.
Do you have a crack in your phone?
No, that's not a crack.
Oh, what was that?
I don't do crack. It's not the 80s anymore.
Oh.
Do people even do that anymore?
Oh.
Let's see. Ooh, 88.98. We are so close. We're really creeping up there. Slowly but surely. Chug, 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 chug. I'm not talking about the beer either. We're working it, and we appreciate it. Thanks for noticing, Sheila. Sharon has been working incredibly hard to make this channel have some level of success, and you guys are great. Thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. We do.
Funky Donkey's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, DC810 said. Are you guys aware of that? There's a button on the bottom of your screen, the bottom right. There's two buttons. One of them goes like this, and one of them goes like this. And we were talking about it last night. Hopefully you have more like this than you do like this. But it's okay if you have one or two like that. It just means that you've gotten someone to watch your channel that's not a fan. And for that we say thank you for the view. We appreciate it. See, we have one thumbs down. So John and York, don't feel bad when you get a thumbs down. That was a hot topic last night.
There's always a few.
I don't feel like I've done my job if I don't get at least 1 to 2 thumbs down.
Yeah.
By the end of the
We're
night.
shocked if we see several thumbs up and there's not like any thumbs down. We were like, whoa.
Yeah, we figured there's
like,
some kind of shenanigans. I figure Sharon's going in and changing them. That's for sure. What else do we have going on? Serenity Pirates is here. Am I missing anybody? You got to make sure I didn't miss anybody's name.
See.
I think we're covering most folks that are out there.
Greg S?
How much is Michelob Ultra on Carnival these days? $9 and change on Royal. 9 and change?
Oh.
Mary Ellen, holy
It's
shnikes.
It's not that
It's not that much. No, it's like $5.75 plus 18% tip. So I don't know, 6 something.
Yeah.
Not so bad. $9 and change on Royal.
Maybe we better get the dream package before we go.
Ooh, you may want to think about that. Nursing just said alert for your channel. Yes, you know what? We've mentioned a couple channels, and I don't even think we've mentioned one of the greatest channels out there from one of the rising stars in the YouTube community, Nurse Nancy.
Yeah.
She's got an amazing channel. She's been
does.
putting out some fun, sweet, awesome videos lately. She just had a new one bust out.
Yep.
It was yesterday. It just hit the wire. Make sure you're checking out our beloved Nurse Nancy. You know, give her some love. Subscribe to these channels too. Make sure when you go and you watch these videos, leave a comment, because we all love comments. Good or bad, just leave the comment. And make sure you subscribe, because that's kind of an integral part of the process.
Yeah.
Funky Donkey 1 is going to be on Carnival Sunrise next week. That is fantastic.
We're going to have a great time.
And Degenerate Cruisers, right there goes Mary Ellen, $5.95. See, we were right on point with that price. Nice work, DG.
You said $5.75.
On the ball. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? You're gonna bust my balls. You guys are better entertainment than anything on TV. Jim and Annette, thank you guys. That was so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Is it the silliness? Is it the goofiness? Or is it just Sharon's good looks that bring you here? Or a little bit of everything. YouTube viewing has practically taken over my life, especially after missing 2 weeks when we were gone. That's what Ruth said. I hear you, Ruth.
Yeah.
That cruising will get in the way. Kathy Hennessy, 39 days till the Carnival Conquest. That's super cool. Kim's got 179 days till being on the horizon. So it's gonna be a long wait, Kim, but it's gonna be worth it.
There's a lot of people going on the horizons.
Mm-hmm. They are, because they saw our video and they said we got to get on that ship.
Oh,
Is that why they did
well, the Horizon's a great ship. It is. It's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alex here. Alex Valdivia. What's going on, Alex? Glad to have you. Linda Lou says, yes, I can't believe how addicted you get to YouTube. You are so right. So right. Caves the Cat Traveler has a coworker from Prescott, Arizona.
Oh.
That's just north of us. Well, about 2 hours north, but still, just north. How many more days you got till the cruise? That's what Stephen Hayes said.
35. Oh, you knew.
I knew. I'm paying attention. 35 days. We're about to start our 30-day countdown. We're going to talk a little bit about that here tonight. Once we get through the chat, I'm going to catch up really quick on the chat. Let's see. Brian Schultz.
We're not doing a video though every day.
Brian Schultz said at 10,000 we should have the Klaykowskis get the band back together and be the house band for the 10,000 subs show. That'd be amazing. Maybe we can get the Slippin' Digits.
Oh, no.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I said the name. I didn't mean to say the name of their band. For that I apologize. Gonna get some house music going on here. See what you guys think about this. Shar's World, what's going on, girl? This is UE Roll. This thing's amazing. Let's see. Who else is here tonight? Leanne said you can get their red card and get all your stuff, and it can link to your debit card. Is that too loud?
Yeah. Oh, we have a red card.
D&G said no carnival yet either. You guys will. It's gonna be fantastic.
Okay.
Did I get too crazy?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's
I apologize. I apologize. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, we have the red card. I don't go to Target a lot. I go every once in a while, and then I always spend way too much money, so then I don't go back for a while.
Timothy and Madonna are here. What's going on, Timothy? Timothy, Rory, and Madonna Taylor. They're in the house. Is that the Madonna? I don't think that's the Madonna. Do you know?
I don't think so.
Is her name the Madonna? Is her last name? That's Taylor. I don't think her last name's Taylor. What's going on? Timothy and Madonna, we're glad to have you guys. Nancy likes my singing. Thank you so much. They love the ship. Oh my God, I just jumped ahead again. Oh, shnikes.
Oh wow, you
It's just doing it on its own.
Way
I am sorry. I am so sorry. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We're going to catch up here. All right, I'm just going to burn all the way to the bottom of the chat. If I missed your comment, say it again, because I've just got to get through this thing and get caught up so we can interact person to person here. Ruth Todd, thank you so much for the super chat. That's amazing. Through said I had so much fun on the Princess and can't wait to meet y'all in October 2020 on the Carnival Breeze.
We feel the same way.
Watch out what you ask for, because you may enjoy meeting Sharon. I am a handful, so beware of that. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything else here.
I'll have to keep you in line.
Good luck, dude. Good luck on that. You, me, and 200 of our closest friends.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. Ruth, thank you. Generous super chat. We love you for that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you. You can give her a little thing.
You want to give her here? You want to go ahead. Just give her a flight.
How about Alaska, Ruth?
You got to get a little closer.
This is actually.
That one's not too loud.
Yes, yeah. I think the battery's going dead.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. This is actually our favorite airline.
Alaska Airlines. We had a great time on it.
We've only flown on it, I think, twice. Twice. But it's our favorite.
Do you have a room count for the October 2020 cruise yet? Florida Krista wants to know.
For the
a room count.
I don't, because I don't know. I don't know how many Jenny has right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, conservatively, and I'm not kidding around, Krista. Conservatively, there's there's over 100 cabins between Sharon and Jenny have been booked for the October 2020 group cruise. I'm not kidding.
I thought we were talking about like 120 or so a few weeks back, maybe. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, conservatively. So that's so there could be a chunk more.
Yeah.
That's big time. Yeah. Oh my God, did I show you guys my new koozie? Of course not, because I don't use one. Hashtag no koozie.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Big party.
Let's see what else. There might have been some. Did I miss something, Nancy? Was there some hammer action? I'm not sure. I'm seeing some comments here.
Okay, we'll read because there's some questions.
Let's see. Derek was a huge Jeff Gordon fan, but haven't found a new driver. That's what D&G Explorer said. Really, D&G? I don't know if I pegged D&G for being NASCAR fans. But I love it about you guys. One more thing I love about you. Sean Villarreal said Raiders. Hey man, you might have a good season. No, you might.
You might. Hampton, it may be a good neighborhood. Oh, yeah.
D&G said, oh yeah, they're Buffalo Bills fans. This is going to be a while. We are going to have a lot of fun. I'm thinking about, what do you guys think about a Sharon at Sea Fantasy Football League? Let me know in your comments if you think you're in on that.
That's interesting.
Hampton Inn may be a good neighbor hotel with Disney, and you may get on property perks. I'm not sure which one you're staying at.
Yeah, we're staying at the one in, oh gosh.
Lake Buena Vista.
That's it.
I am saving you tonight.
I know. I am so tired.
I am
really
saving you.
Scott
Weber loves the Bolts. That is awesome. Is there going to be a costume thing on the group cruise? Diane, you bet your sweet Dietrich there is.
It falls on Halloween, so there'll be costumes.
Charles Holland is a Bears fan. James Lemrick said, ugh, Earnhardt fans.
Anyone?
Hey, come on, man. It started with senior, and then we just rolled into the junior deal.
You're missing comments.
Where?
Well, you're just
I know, but I've just had to jump ahead. We're so far behind right now.
Well,
I'm trying to catch up.
You can't miss people, Jamie.
Do you have your costumes yet? That's what Nancy said.
Oh, no, we don't.
No. Do you know what your costumes are going to be?
I don't know. I told Jamie we should be Lucy and Ricky.
Oh, Lucy! I'm just going to yell that all night long. How annoying would that be?
I saw this, because I saw this dress that was really inexpensive online, and it looked just like this Lucy dress. I mean, it's nothing I would ever wear any other time, but it's like for a costume, it looks just like a Lucy dress, and I want to buy it for that, so we'll see.
Daniel Donnelly, truer words have never been spoken. You have no idea what I just did, but Daniel knows. We know what you're doing. All right, we're going to jump ahead. I see Nancy just yells, I like cheese. I have no idea the context of that, but I like it too. Martin Short Jr. is cool. We do enjoy him, Dave and Brandy. That's cool too.
From. That's why she said that.
Yeah, but she just randomly yells, I like cheese.
That's okay.
Oh, maybe there's some other cheese comments that I missed. All right, I'm jumping ahead again, guys. Hold on. Buckle your seatbelts. I'm jumping ahead.
Who was it? You missed? I was reading the comment and then I missed the name. Oh,
Eddie Moonshine somewhere.
No, Esmore.
Cherie.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here, I think, that have booked the Mardi Gras.
Yes. Have we booked the Mardi Gras?
Yes, we have booked it.
We have?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we did. I know. We're not talking about that too much because we really want it to be part of the big creator community cruise that's going on, because that's going to be unbelievably fun. Yeah. And we just could not pull that off between Matthew's schedule, me at work, how close it was to the group cruise. We just couldn't do it. But about 30 days, 40 days earlier than that, we're going to be on the Mardi Gras, and we'll just leave it at that.
Oh, not 30 or 40. It's just 2 weeks, Jamie.
It's a couple weeks. Yeah. It's like a month, dude.
Well, I don't know.
Trust me. So Tweety said crack is whack. Thank you, Tweety, for agreeing with me. Let's see. What else do we have going on? Is everyone excited about the Scarlet Lady? That's what Kim said. Kim, I'm not going to lie. I'm not too excited about the Scarlet Lady.
Well,
and why?
Well, we're not going to be on it probably because it's adults only.
Yeah, and we have a child. So we feel like we have been pushed out, pushed away by Virgin.
So that's
we don't want your kind here.
On it.
We don't want you senior citizen old farts with kids who are not yet 18 years old. So we won't be on the Scarlet Lady yet. But as soon as Matthew turns 18, we might think about it.
It looks nice. I don't know that it'll totally our thing, but it looks interesting.
A lot of people are up in arms about Sex and the City being gone, apparently. I didn't even know that was a thing. Did you?
Wow. I love that show. I used to watch that show all the time. I went back when it was on. It was like one of my favorite shows. Big
G and Snuggles. Kia Ora, Jamie and Shaza have landed finally at your doorstep. What's up, Big G? I have no idea what you guys said there, but it sounds cool. All thumbs count. That's what Sheila said. You're right, Sheila. Let's see. We got 106 right now. That's pretty good. 106 is pretty good. Eventually, we're going to have to talk about cruising here shortly, so let's try to get ahead a little bit more. Thank you for hitting the like button, everybody. We really, really appreciate it. LRA Bean. Laura Bean loves the Monday night show. Thank you so much for your generous super chat. You are fantastic. We can't thank you enough. That is super nice of you there. So we really appreciate that.
Oh.
Here. Oh. People love it when you give them the ship.
Well, I don't. Oh.
There you go. Yeah. Take a cruise. Thank you so much. From our ship to yours. You have to stop pressing.
I did.
It's going to go a few times.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate it. That is awesome, Ivy, and thanks for your generous super chat. Thank you so much. I'm feeling comfortable about using another shore excursion besides Carnival because of your video about Mahogany Bay. Thank you, Lufrain. I appreciate that, man. That's tricky. You know, we haven't been out of Coxon, what's it called? Coxon Hole?
Yeah, Coxon.
We haven't been out of there because we've only been on Carnival ships going there, but it can be a little tricky, and we hope that the video gave you a little insight as to how to get out of Mahogany Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
Mahogany
about.
Bay is really safe, easy to get out of there. It's,
Yeah.
the very first time we kind of walked up the hill to get to our shore excursion, we were a little, I wouldn't say nervous, but we were just more like we felt unsure of, like, are we going the right way? And back then, it was funny because now it's all cemented. Where you walk up that street, there's cement and there's steps to get up.
I'm sorry, there's what?
Cement and step.
There's
concrete.
cement?
Cement.
Or cement?
Well, or concrete, whatever you want to call it.
No.
Anyway.
You said cement. It's cement.
It could be either, depending on...
Do you guys say cement or...
Just like tomato.
No, cement.
All right, anyways.
It's cement.
That's beside the point. All right, so it used
Girl, you're crazy.
It used to be all like dirt going up that road. Back the very first time we went there. So they've repaved it and have the steps going up now, so it's much nicer.
Eddie Moonshine said, the guitar is why people come. Just shred, Jamie. Eddie Moonshine, first off, what's up, dude? We're glad to have you here. Once again, anyone named Moonshine is welcome in anything that I'm involved in. And number two, I think the guitar, I'm not even sure if it's plugged in. We have done some redecorating here.
We can play that one.
Nobody wants to hear that one. That's acoustic.
I like that one. That's the one I like.
It's not even tuned up. Don't get me started. Lisa's here. What's up, Lisa Mosby? 124 days till sailing on the horizon. Okay, I'm gonna jump ahead. Brenda Scott has a sick pup. Good night, Brenda. Thanks for joining us.
Brenda.
Take care of that puppy. We're only 10 minutes behind the chat right now. We're gonna catch up. Jim and Annette said your chemistry of real life. Maybe that's what they like about us. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I'm on the next track. Oh, this has been playing the whole time.
Oh my god.
I gotta go back to my jam here. I'll play some more later.
Oh my god.
That's exactly right. I watched your video and told the hubby about it. Thank you. Love you guys. Kim, you are awesome. Thank you.
Kim.
Thank you. Degenerate Crew said you can say it since you own the rights now. You're right. I do own the entire catalog from Slippin' Digit. I didn't really know what the name of that band meant, but then I realized it's about giving your phone number out to people. Because at first I was like, what kind of name is that for a band? And then I realized what it was. I hope you guys don't catch up with what I'm saying because it's probably not appropriate. DZ Wonderlust is here. What's going on, DZ? Glad to have you. I just jumped ahead again. I apologize. Beth says I have a great costume idea, but we need 7 people for the costume. I don't know what that would be. Hold on.
It's not.
Does it have to do with dwarfs?
Dwarfs.
Isn't that's the first thing that comes to mind when I think of 7 of something.
Or M&Ms. I saw someone on a cruise and they were all dressed like a different color M&M.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Let me jump back a little bit. I'm gonna catch Kat back up here in a second. Big G and Snuggles, 39 days left till until even the awesomeness cruises doesy. I don't know what those guys are saying, but I love it. I want to talk like that more. Schnizzle? Is that something you can say? Oh, schnizzle! Chris Owens said, Chris Owens, what's up? Anthony the Seas, July 4, daughter's sweet 16 birthday present. Dude, that's an insane present for a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Sounds like something we would do. Good move, dude. Let's see. York says, oh my god, and the Klikowski said, oh my god, at the same time. That must have been back when I was jamming some tunes.
They can probably still hear it.
Yes. If we use one of your songs in a video, do you catch a copyright violation? That's what GG Cruiser said. I don't think so. I'm not sure. You'd have to talk to their lawyer. Who is the Klikowski's lawyer? Do you know who's handling their legal affairs for that channel? I'm pretty sure Stella should be handling that. What's up, Stella?
Hi, Stella, if you're out there.
Florida Krista, several questions about the October 2020 group cruise. Are you saying there are, or we missed them? Krista, because I've been blowing right through the chat. I apologize. I probably did miss them.
Yeah.
I prefer Alaska Air as well. Next would be Hawaiian Airlines for Dina cruising through life.
Oh yeah, we haven't flown Hawaiian yet.
And Nancy said that was so generous of you guys giving away those lanyards. You gave those away?
I've
Good
given a
Lord,
lot more away.
you are out of your mind.
I have a lot more coming too.
You made everyone commit to wearing them 24 hours a day, right? 7 days a week? Did they sign the waiver?
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I had like this huge thing full of envelopes going to the post office one day.
Yes.
And there are a few more that just went out, and then when I get more at the end of the month, the rest will go out.
And if you want to be in the loop on it, you have to be part of the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew Facebook group, or you won't even know what's going on with the lanyards.
But wait until I get more in before you request more, because I'm afraid that
Good call.
the emails, they end up getting to the bottom, and I get so many emails that I'm afraid I'll lose them, and I don't want to miss sending one to someone. So I'll let you know when we have more.
Excellent job. What is the date for the group cruise? That's what Lisa Brooks said. You talking about the 2021, the one that we've been chatting about, Lisa? It is
October 24th of 2020.
And leaving on
The 24th?
Carnival Breeze.
Oh, the Carnival Breeze, yes.
Carnival Breeze. So research that cruise, and if you're down with it,
yeah.
holla.
Yeah. It's an 8-day or 8-night. It has a great itinerary. It's going to Bonaire,
Is
Aruba.
it an 8?
Uh-huh.
That is awesome.
Bonaire, Aruba, Half Moon Cay, which is really beautiful, and Grand Turk.
That's going to be a party right there. We're going to take over Margaritaville Pool on that deal. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be happening. Are the rooms available for the group cruise?
There are. Right now, all the group, I guess the ones that were held for the group initially are gone. Although I can book you in at the current Carnival rate, and then you just get kind of pulled into the group, and so you get all the group amenities like the onboard credit and all that good stuff. And if you should book in with and I book you in at early saver. So if you have a price drop, or if like for instance right now Carnival's offering $50 onboard credit. So if you booked in, you would get that onboard credit, plus you would get the $100 for the group onboard credit. So you'd end up with like $150 onboard credit. So. Boom!
There you go. Good job dropping some info on the peeps.
The only thing, as you know, with early saver is this is the only problem I'll mention I've run into with the other group cruise a little bit is when there's a price drop with early saver. A lot of people that have cruised know this. Some of the newer cruisers don't know this, and when there's a price drop, you have whatever the deposit is at the time, whether it's half off deposit, whether it's the full deposit, or whether it's a $50 deposit, you have to have met that deposit to claim sort of the price drop. So like say if you put a $50 deposit down and then later you have a price drop, but it's with a regular deposit of $250, there's not a reduced rate deposit at that time, then to get that price drop, you have to put the rest down to make the $250. So you would have to put another $200 down per person.
Very interesting.
That's the only way Carnival gets you, kind of. So most of the time when people book in at the half off deposit, a lot of times when there's a price drop, sometimes it is half off deposit, and you can just change the price. But a lot of times people don't want to put that extra money down sometimes when they just put a $50 deposit down.
What about onboard credit? Can that affect onboard credit? Like, or if there's some onboard credit available?
That's another thing. And now say there's a price drop, and the price drop may be, say it's $40 less, but the new price doesn't have onboard credit attached. So if you take that new price, you might save $40, but you're going to lose your $50 onboard credit. So it really doesn't pay you to do that then. So you just got to look at all the numbers and see if the price drop is actually going to benefit you.
And that's something you would do and talk to your client and say, here's your options and here's what you recommend?
I check all of them, but if it's not going to benefit them, then I don't always tell them about it, because people don't want to lose money. But if it'll benefit them, then I'll tell them about it.
Excellent idea. Just so you know, we've already hit 1 hour into the show.
Wow.
And we're barely halfway through anything. Captain's Table MDR, have you ever been to Catalina Island, and what do you think of it, and what are things to do?
I have been there several times, but not on cruise ship. I took the little boat, the boat over
Not with
from
me.
I know it was before I knew you. Sorry. I took there's a little boat in California in Long Beach there that you can just take over. It's like a 2-hour ride over to Catalina and spend the day there or whatever and take the boat back. I've done that several times in the past, but not on a cruise ship. But it's a nice place to go, real kind of relaxing day. It's pretty clean.
There you go. Scott Weber said, "What's a koozie?" Are you guys planning to do the Mardi Gras? Wallace Travel, we are. We are honored and proud to say that we have booked the inaugural Mardi Gras, like the inaugural, leaving out of Denmark, which we are ridiculously excited for. Again, we're super bummed that we're not going to be on that end of September gig with all of the other creators, because we really, really would have loved to do that, but we just couldn't pull that trigger. But the opportunity came up to take advantage of a deal and some time off, and something we've always wanted to do. I'm not a big bucket list terminology dude,
we've been wanting to go to Europe, and
like
one of the ports that our son Matthew has always said he wanted to go to when we mention Europe is Germany, and Germany is something that is just not on most itineraries. You know, I mean, unless you take one that's maybe longer or more expensive, and when we looked at the itinerary too, and it had Germany in it and some other places had Germany. It also goes to Norway, which I'm excited about. Anyways, it's going to some amazing places. So we are really, really excited about the ports.
Yes.
Probably as excited, if not more, about the ports than even the ship. So
I can't wait to get back to Germany, you know, where my roots are, and walk up to somebody in a bar.
Oh my gosh.
And go, "Ein Bier bitte, frisch vom Fass."
Oh my God, he's gonna talk German again.
That's what I'd like to do. Okay, let's get back to this. There's a little debate heating up about the koozie. Ronnie Gilbert says, "No koozie equals wet and cold hand." Ronnie, come on, man. Are you telling me that holding a cold beer makes your hand wet and cold? That's an amazing feeling. That's a great. It's like gripping in the lip of a 5-pound largemouth bass. It just feels good. You never want to let go. And if you need a koozie to keep your beer cold, you obviously don't deserve to drink that beer. You're not drinking it fast enough.
Oh my goodness.
Anyone who needs a koozie to keep a beer cold shouldn't be drinking beer. They should have a sippy cup filled with some juice.
Oh my gosh.
All right?
Oh my gosh.
Get me fired up about this koozie debate.
Got people mad at you.
Oh, no. They love it. People love a little debate. It's just like the thumbs down button. You gotta have a thumbs down. You gotta debate. D&G Explorers, I was a huge Bobby Allison fan back in the 70s through his retirement. That is fantastic. Listen, we can go on a NASCAR tear if you want. We'll save that for another day, guys. Crazy Cat Traveler, Seahawks fan. The Klaykowskis are in on the fantasy football. Big Pap 62 is a Steelers fan. You got a weird season up ahead of you, dude. I'm going to tell you right now. Daniel Donnelly's in. Yes to fantasy football without a doubt. Go Lions, says York Ragsdale. York, every sign up, if you sign up for a fantasy football, that includes a free paper bag. Because that's what, do the Lions fans still wear the paper bag over their head? No, they don't. That must have been back in the day. Anyway.
I don't even know about that.
That hurt him. That hurt him. That hit him low. Totally.
I don't know what that means.
The Klaykowskis are way in for Fantasy League. Griff and Alyssa are in. Sign me up.
Okay. There you go. You got a new project.
Hold on. Griff is in. Alyssa says sign me up. They made 3 There's Griff and Alyssa. Now, listen, math is not my strong point. There's Griff and there's Alyssa. Mm-hmm. But they made 3 comments that they're in. So Griff and Alyssa, what's the name of their dog?
I was just going to say.
It's probably the dog. Okay. The dog's in. I gotcha. I'm definitely down. SAS Fantasy Football League. I'm in. We could start our own side gambling community.
Oh my gosh.
I'll talk. You know who I'm going to talk to about that? The Klaykowskis and York Ragsdale. Don't know what's up. Even the Steaming Bean is in. It's going to be American football, not Canadian, dude. I'm just letting you know that. But if you're in, you're in. Stephen Hayes says that we want 2 SAS lanyards. Right, you just got done telling people. All right, Stephen, are you in the Facebook group? And if you are, then contact us directly. Send a message.
You might have typed that before you scroll down there.
Eddie Moonshine's a Kel Yarborough fan. We are getting into some awesome NASCAR chat right now. Steven Bean used to wear a Dan Fouts jersey from the mid '80s. I would love that, dude. I love it. One of my favorite souvenirs is my Junior Seau jersey. Big Junior Seau fan. God rest his soul. Bet Eakin is here. Hi, what's going on, Bet? Glad to have you.
Nancy likes the idea of Lucy and Ricky.
I don't know if I'm down with that. There's a lot of good things that we could be.
I just don't know.
I was thinking more like Ozzy and Sharon.
No.
Ozzy Osbourne?
No.
And Sharon Osbourne? Sharon?
No.
Sharon!
Oh, God, no.
You don't want to hear a lot of that on the cruise?
Not
Diane
at all.
Dietrich's going on the 2019 group cruise. Let's see. Yeah, so we need to find out what Beth's idea is. Maybe she can send us a message and we can look to putting a group together for her. Jamie at Sea Fancy Football sounds good. Go Bears. That's what Captain Sable MDR said. Captain Sable, you need to hang with Charles Holland. He's a big Bears fan. People are loving Lucy and Ricky. Jamie needs to practice his accent, though. That's what Sheila said. Come on, Sheila. Why you got to dog me? Let's see. Janet Moore.
Hi, Janet.
Hi, Janet. I flew for the first time to Fort Lauderdale, and I do not like flying at all.
Oh,
Me
that's
either.
right. I remember you saying you were going to go to Fort Lauderdale. You don't like it? Why? What scared you about flying?
Yes.
Jamie doesn't like to fly either.
I hate it. I white knuckle
hates
it.
it. I love
The only
flying.
time I will fly is if I'm with Sharon and Matthew, because I'm so afraid to die while we're flying.
He wants us to die with him.
That I only feel good if we're all together and we can all die together. I know
No,
it's a little
literally, this is a secret.
Matthew could be a little Ricky. That's what
When-
Tommy Gilbert said.
Oh, he could. When we're flying, when we go to take off, Jamie actually grabs my hand and he's like clenching it tight, like not like a nice hold your hand, like he's scared. He doesn't like to
Yeah,
fly.
I'm serious. I'm legitimately
And I'm
scared.
like all
frightened.
Matthew and I are all over the
Like a
place.
grown man
we
crying.
love to fly, and he's.
Jim and Annette, send a direct message. Send a message to myself or to Sharon about that. Okay.
What's that?
They want to get some lanyard action going on.
Okay.
Some lanyard action. Let's see. Janet said she got sick. She hated it so
You can
much.
send me a message. If for some reason you do not hear from me by May 1st, send me another message though, because like I said, sometimes they'll start getting lost. I've been trying to make a list as names come in, but it's hard. I literally had I've probably had at least 200 emails. Like I've had a ton of.
We just got an email from somebody about the lanyards.
Oh God.
Seriously, 810 TC 810 just dropped an email on you.
Like one day I
Boom.
had just my phone was just going ding ding like constantly on your cell.
Mhm.
But we love it.
Big
We
G
love it.
Struggle said I'm
Not
quite
complaining,
friendly.
But it's just funny.
Thank you, Big G. Lori's here. What's up, Lori? Lori Dashiell just got here. Very nice, Lori. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Lori.
Thank you.
Lori's going on the cruise too.
Heck yeah. Young Allison's gets into the higher level. D&G is just going off on a whole NASCAR conversation. I really didn't see that coming. But I love it.
Some people love NASCAR.
Cocktails and NASCAR with D&G Explorers. I think that could be a new channel for you guys. Think about it. Joanna's here. What's going on? Joanne Ormsby's in the house. Martin 1107. Good day to you, buddy. How's it going down under? I saw your photo the other day. You were at that train deal. Looked like a good time. That guy does some
Stephen
major
Bean
train
said
stuff.
that would be a Sex and the City reboot.
Yes.
I saw the what was that, a few years ago they had like a movie they came out where they all got back together and the movie I remember I went to the movies and saw that.
What, Sex and the City?
Wasn't it at the movies or did I watch
I don't know, but that one chick
yeah.
was pretty hot.
But I remember going and seeing that
Just gonna say.
movie. It
Um,
was like in Egypt.
Thank you, Jim and Annette. They love the ship. Eek and Bet, join the Sharon at Sea Facebook group if you're not already there. And if you are, send a message to Sharon or myself, and we'll get you in the mix on that, okay?
Send an email. Is the best way to reach me for the quickest response is an email.
Or do that too.
Yeah. I usually respond to emails a little quicker than the Facebook messages.
Really?
Because,
Are you sure? Because remember that time the coach emailed you about Matthew's fantasy football, or as Matthew's flag football practice?
that was years ago, Jamie.
I'll never let that down.
That was years
You'll
ago.
never let it down. I'll never let it die.
Years ago. Anyways.
Laura Bean, thank you very
because
much. You're awesome.
My phone alerts me to emails, and when I get the Facebook Messenger, it doesn't always alert me. So sometimes it
There
takes
you
a
go.
little longer to respond.
Pamela Thomas, what's up? Cement. Oh my God, we're back to the cement. Big G said, Jamie and Shazad, do you prefer a large ship or a smaller type? We're digging the larger ships.
I like the larger ships.
I will tell you what, man.
Well,
can I take this one?
Mid-size to
You were
large,
talking a
but
lot tonight.
but
I can't get a word in edgewise.
Well, the reason
Did you drink some coffee earlier?
I I actually drank my new favorite energy drink thing I've been drinking.
A shot of vitamin B12?
No, I'll tell you about it in a minute. Anyways, we like larger ships because they have most of them have all the fun stuff on them. I think if the smaller ships had all the fun stuff on them, then we'd probably like those too.
Nancy says cement. It's all about the sea here.
Yeah. See.
Just don't leave that. Hey, as long as you don't leave off the T, we're cool. Martin is stuck at home with the flu. I don't know who caught that comment. I'm sorry. We try to keep it PG here, but it's so difficult. Beth said that you and I are both right about the cements. I don't like that. Hey, the larger ship. One complaint a lot of people have on the larger ship is there are a lot more people on the ship, and it can be a little trickier to get around. And there are areas of the ship where we totally agree, including like the Lido deck on a sea day and stuff like that. But we've cruised enough times and long enough that we know how to maneuver around the crowds, beat the crowd at lunch, do things at a different time frame than the rest of the folks are doing. So we really don't get jacked up that much with really long lines. We've gone. We used to spend a little more time on the Lido, like midship Lido, but we've moved back to the aft area now if we want to get in the sun and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it's a different scene, and we dig that. So we can get back there, and there's a little more opportunity to get chairs.
You can hear the music and hear some of the things back there, but it's not like blasting in your ears. You know?
Yes. Jim and Annette said, "Don't go there with the cement, Jamie. Just love her." Okay, sorry.
That's right.
Honey, I'm sorry.
Aww.
Cement. I thought we were doing the accordion tonight. That's a Big Pap said. Big Pap, we tried, dude. It's just not gonna play.
We had it out. We did. Maybe next week. I think you know what I think it was though. I had it out and I was kind of playing a little bit. I think it's out of tune.
Did you say the accordion's out of tune?
Or maybe
you're out of tune.
I think it's a little of both.
Oh my God!
I don't think accordions go out of tune. It was to the point where it would have been not even funny. It would have been just like embarrassing bad.
I don't think accordions go out of tune. Okay. I just got
a chicken or a rooster.
I just got a threatening message from John Klaykowski of the Klaykowskis. This is threatening. This is evidence. If myself or any one of my family members are harmed, this will vindicate me in whatever transpires. Just keep that in mind, bro. Come on, man. We love it, dude. I love it. I told you it's Blind Melon. It's fantastic. I'm digging it. Seriously, gonna listen to it on a regular. Let's see. I know I jumped way ahead here. There's a lot of stuff going on. We are about 15 minutes behind in this thing. You should have seen cement is an ingredient used in making concrete. That's what Charles Holland said.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charles. Stephen Hayes. All right, Stephen, send us that message, dude. Stephen's gonna wrap it up. He probably did because that was from 15 minutes ago. What's the best place to stay for the Galveston port without actually staying in Galveston? Amy, just stay in an airport hotel. To be honest with you.
Well, I don't know.
Texas City.
The airport hotels aren't the best either, right there. We stayed in one of those ones. We usually stay at my sister's house, so we rarely stay in hotels.
Joe Dura, what's up?
Once we did stay by the airport at, I think it was a Hampton Inn. It was okay because it was Hampton Inn. It was clean enough inside, but it wasn't really the best area right there by the airport. And once we stayed down by the port, and it was, we've mentioned that before. It wasn't good.
It wasn't awesome.
Yeah.
It was just a little rough around the edges.
Galveston's a hard one. I probably the only place I would stay now if we stayed in a hotel there ever again would be the Harbor House at the port. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Go
Harbor House. It costs more, but it's gonna be great. All right, a couple questions. Let's catch up here a little bit. Let's get serious. Stop goofing around, Sharon. I'm sorry, guys. How much of a deposit is required for the group cruise? When you say group, remember there's 2 group cruises. Yeah. We have one coming up in October. We're assuming you're talking about the combo one with Toledo Loca.
2020. Yes. If it's on the 2020 on the Breeze, right now it's $99. But if the regular price is $250 per person. It's just there's a promotion going on through
$99 a person, right?
Today's the 22nd, isn't it? Yeah, through tomorrow.
Okay.
Through tomorrow.
Ann Smith, can anyone that's already booked get the extra onboard credit?
You can if you have put enough deposit down that they're asking right now, and it benefits you. You know, if the price hasn't changed.
Well, I don't know if Anne's talking about if you've already booked. Okay, I think that is what she's talking about.
What is?
No, she said, can anyone that's already booked get the extra onboard credit? I don't know if she's talking about the group cruise or she's talking about that in general.
Well, both. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And I've been monitoring all the group cruises. I've checked most of them. Some of them I haven't, but I will be checking them before the promotion's over.
There you go. Mary Ellen said great information about the early saver rates and the price drops. Nancy loves it. It's great that you check on that. That's why it makes sense.
Well, that's one thing I try to. Sometimes you try to explain that to people, and
Thank you, Laura, for agreeing with me.
It's a hard thing to explain sometimes, especially if you're explaining it through email or a text message or something, because sometimes people. It doesn't. I mean, it kind of sounds a little shady, like you're trying to get more deposit out of them or something. Like, you know. Anyways, but that's how Carnival works.
Captain's Table MDR, do you guys buy onboard ship photographs or consider photo packages or just stick with your own since you're already taking video? Can I answer that? Okay, good.
I'm curious what you're going to say.
Yeah, we if you go through our house, there is a ship show of photos all over the place. We used to buy them insane, like all over the place, like 6, 7 a cruise. We'd have to take out a second mortgage, but now since we do have so many. Now we take a lot of our own stuff and a lot of our own photographs, and I am not shy to walk right up to any stranger and say, take our picture, please, and I'll take one of you, and 99% of the time they go, yeah, great, that's fantastic.
Well, now like the last cruise
the only time we get them now
we didn't buy a picture. Our last cruise on the horizon of all places, it was the only cruise that we have never bought one picture.
We'll take pictures and let them take pictures of us, and we'll look at them. If there's just a really awesome one that we're like, oh my God, that's perfect, then we'll spend the money on it. But otherwise, we don't do it as much anymore. Yeah. Not to mention, we're both getting older, and.
But if you're new to cruising and it's one of your first cruises, I would say splurge and buy a couple.
Nancy says, I love the koozies of degenerate cruisers. I got to order up one of those. I sip slowly. Nancy, you got to chug it. I'm drinking this slow because I'm on the live show tonight. Otherwise, this would be like, it'd be gone. It'd be she gone. James Lemerick, the effing Catalina wine mixture. See that? Catalina, that's what you get there, the wine mixture. You don't know what that is. That's from Step Brothers. It's fantastic. Wow. That is a great reference. Thank you, James. You just made me laugh right here. Le Amy, I don't know how to say that.
Oh my God.
Is one of your Mardi Gras ports. Do you have any ideas of what you want to do there? No, we've done no research yet on any Mardi Gras ports. It's just too far away.
All we know is where we're going, and that's it right now.
Christopher Sundberg said, what do you guys do with all your lapel pins? We're diamond like you guys and don't wear them. We have boatloads of them. We have a stash of them somewhere. There's like a drawer that has...
I have after every cruise, I take everything that we save from the cruise, and I have like a folder or something that I save it in, and I actually put the pins, our sale and sign cards, and everything in there, and we save them, and they get packed away. Matthew takes his pin, though, and he has a hat that he puts all of his pins on, and it just kind of sits in his room like on his dresser, like a decoration or something, I don't know. And he has all of his pins on a hat.
Yep. It's like the hat I used to wear when I worked at TGI Fridays with all the flair. Yeah. And all my pins.
He wants
Fryer, Saute,
he's been asking me to get his
Expo,
all of his sale and sign cards out because he wants them all. He wants to do something with them in his room. I don't know what, but I haven't attempted to do that yet. That'll be a project to go through that whole box.
I need something. Let's see. In Copenhagen, they have an ancient, over 100-year-old roller coaster. Scott, it sounds like a good time. Sounds a little dangerous, dude, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit concerned about that, brother. I'm not going to lie.
I'm hoping to see a few things there before we take off on the cruise.
Yeah, so we shall
fly
see.
in a day or so.
People are loving my koozie smack talking. Laura Breen said you are really laying down some smack tonight. Thank you so much. It's a passion. I'm just passionate about it. Hashtag paper bag head. Jamie always lays down the smack. Little more talk about NASCAR. Alyssa won the league in 2015. That's what Griffin Alyssa said. Oh my God, we're falling way behind. James, please say bitter when ordering in Germany. Okay, Monica. Monica, bitte. Bitte. Please. Ein Bier bitte. See, I said that. Ein Bier bitte. Frisch vom Fass. So I said thank you. I'm getting yelled at for not saying, for Monica thinks I'm not saying thank you.
Oh, how about Ozzy and Lucy? Oh,
Lou Fran said,
I don't
"I'm
think they
Bier
go together. Ozzy and Lucy, Nancy.
That'd be an awesome combination, Nancy. That'd be awesome. Okay, I'm gonna blow through and get all caught up.
Well, yeah, if you blow through the end.
Lou Fran said, I'm a Lions fan. Grrr. Since you own the rights, I need to ask permission to hear some more slipping digits. That's what York said. York, I got something. Let me try to get something lined up. Jamie, frightened of flying? Come to the Gold Coast. I'll take you up for a joy flight in my Cessna 172.
Oh.
You'll never be frightened to fly in a big jet after that.
Yeah.
No, thank you, Martin. I
Yeah,
appreciate the offer,
little planes
but negative,
are,
Ghost Rider.
Little planes are kind of
Negative. Janet says, how can I get a tote and a lanyard? See, I told you start giving stuff away, you're going to open up a can of woohoo.
Just send me a message, Janet. But once again, I will not have lanyards until the end of the month. And actually, it may be a little longer now because I'll probably have to order some more. I need to put a count. Yeah, and then after the 15th of next month, there's going to be several things available. We're going to somehow have them all out there for sale.
There you go.
But
Now you're talking.
just let me, just send me a message, Janet.
Kim Taylor, thank you so much. We appreciate it. I got to catch up a little bit. You talk for a minute. I'm going to make sure there's no tremendously, insanely important things I have to comment on. Oh my God, I'm all the way at the bottom of the chat. Degenerate Cruises, how long have you been drinking that beer? Hey, easy. It's a live show beer. It's just for thirst quenching. Has nothing to do with. It's not like it might as well be a water. I'm barely even just sipping the beer, just for when I get parched. Let's see. The waiter took our pick on the last cruise in the MDR. Dina said that is right. I don't need any elegant night photos. I had prom photos taken when I was 17. Good call there, Big Pap. Hashtag sipping beer. I like my beer icy cold. That's what Jim and Annette said.
Well, sometimes I don't like to get pictures because, too, is
yes, Big Pap.
like some of the elegant night, formal night, whatever. Sometimes I'll bring the same dress I wore a couple cruises ago, and I mix them around at different cruises and stuff because I don't want to buy something new for that night for each cruise because I don't really wear them besides cruises.
There you go.
And then I look around and I see I've seen pictures of me in the same dress in different cruises, and I'm like, I don't need any more.
Well, I've been wearing the same outfit for 9 years on the cruise, so it's not a big deal.
No. Although I did buy a few. I bought several new things for this I don't know.
Yes.
Next cruise or cruises, future cruises. I've been doing some shopping lately.
All right, I just went all the way to the bottom of the chat. If I missed your comment, put it out there again, please, please, please. It's about an hour and a half into the chat right now. We got a little while to go. We're still sitting on 130 people. You know we don't get off until we drop under 100. So keep the numbers up and we won't leave. So that's how we roll.
I'm gonna drop off now. So.
That's how we roll. Hashtag salsa. You're right, dude. I love a little salsa. You guys like chips or do you like salsa? I'm digging it, man. I think I'm illegally playing a lot of music that I shouldn't be. But I'm a rebel. Yes, someone made a comment about they make you wear pieces of flair. Yes, James, they did. Big Pap, I did express myself. I was all about the flair back in the day. I was a big player. York Ragsdale was a TGI Fridays alum as well. Saute was his jam. That's awesome, dude. We used to rock. I used to work at, when I first moved to Arizona, my first job was at TGI Fridays because I'd been in the restaurant field for years. And there's a long story to it, but I worked at a place called the Galleria in the heart of Scottsdale. This was like this is like 25 years ago. So this was like the center of the most happening area anywhere was where I worked at. And this place would be busy. I mean, insanely busy. And it was some of the greatest times of my time out here in Arizona. It was amazing. James Lemrick said, if you're the first loser in the picture contest, you can get a tote bag. But if you send that loser a tote bag, you will get an awesome metallurgy SharonAtSea cruise ship. So thank you so much once again, James, for that awesome piece of, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a piece of amazement. I love the heck out of it. Sharon will not stop talking about that thing, dude. She loves the hell out of that thing. So that is fantastic. Thank you for the Splendor Vlogs. It was very helpful. Ashley K, you are so welcome. A little talk about Cessnas. You would not get me up in a Cessna. No way, no how. My long is long gone. Only one on a work night. That's what Crazy Cat Traveler said. There you go. Stanrock 22, what's up? Hello, back to Georgia. Headed for the Miracle in a month. So ready. Thanks for the excursion talk. Helped a lot.
Yeah. We love the Miracle. That was the Miracle had our favorite cabin we've ever stayed in.
Drummer Girl, what's going on, Drummer Girl? Glad to hear from you. Question on Cruise Cash with Carnival. How does that work?
It works.
Cherie, I see your question. I'm going to get to that here in a minute.
Basically, it's just like onboard credit. You know, it goes on and on your account, you can use it.
Yeah, you purchase Cruise Cash. You need to bring it on the ship, right?
Yeah, you put it on your account, your Sail and Sign account, and it works.
People
like
can buy
credit.
Cruise Cash for you too,
yeah,
right?
You can buy it. You can buy it for other people. You can add it on. You know, purchase it online. Add it on before you go on your cruise. Oh yeah.
There you go.
It works like it's just on your account, and it's like onboard credit.
Scott Weber said he's in California on the same time zone. It's not that late. He'll stay on all night long. Big Pap said he'll stay too. I'm retired. That is awesome. Best port for shark diving, James. I don't know. I'm not sure what the price of a shark diving excursion would be, but it cannot be cheap.
You know what? I want to say Belize or Mexico, like this Western Mexico, like I don't know, like Cabo, Puerto Vallarta, that kind of West Coast.
You think so? You have some insight that I don't know about? Do the sharks like that? Isn't that Pacific a little cold or no? It's good? All right, there you go.
It is a little cooler.
If Sharon says it, it must be true.
I would, if I had to guess, those would be my two top places for sharks.
Kim, the chef table can be any night. It doesn't have to be on a formal night. It's whenever they want to have it, but you should dress accordingly based on what dining style is going on that night. Is that right?
What's that one?
The question is chef's table usually on a formal night?
Oh, it depends. Sometimes it does fall on a formal night, and sometimes it doesn't. But yeah.
Yeah, so it can be any night. There
yeah,
you go.
But even if it's not a formal night, I would still dress it maybe a little nicer than you would in the main dining room. Just, you know.
Cherie has made a comment a few times. Cherie wants to know what was in the Amazon boxes. Should we unleash a little bit of that? Was there anything particular you want to talk about tonight?
Not really. I mean,
all right, here's a rundown. There were a few things we're going to talk about if the chat died down, which it never does here. It's insane.
This week we're going to put a video out, probably the weekend. It'll be the weekend probably, of Jamie building his new editing computer, and that's what was in the boxes. All the things.
Yes.
In the computer.
That is correct. A bunch of computer stuff was in the boxes. I've been looking to upgrade the computer system so that we can do some better editing. It takes forever to edit a video. We're using an older all-in-one HP computer, which has done a great job for certain things, but whenever I try to do multiple, tasks and things like that, it just bottlenecks brutally and dies and crashes and freezes and all that kind of stuff.
And this is my computer, and I don't want him to break it.
If you knew me, you know that I'm not afraid to throw a cuss word out there every now and then, and the things that come out of this little room that we do our computer work in are horrifying.
He gets so mad when it freezes up or he's in the middle of editing something, and yeah.
Yes. Tremendously upset I get. Hold on, I gotta turn the music. I just can't stop listening to this music. It's amazing. I'm turning it down.
Yeah.
Janet Moore said, "Oh no, my phone's about to go dead." I'm sorry, Janet. I apologize. We're going too long. Janet's phone's gonna die.
So basically, they were just all kinds of things. I don't know if you want to tell them about some of them, but some of the things.
All right.
But we're gonna do a video about it, and it's gonna be kind of like a video on building a computer, I guess, for creating videos.
I'll show you
on a budget. It's gonna be kind of on a budget. We've tried to keep it on a budget just because, well, I tried to keep it on a budget. Jamie would have bought everything, and I had to be like, no,
What can you do? You guys
I'm
know
always
how it
on a
is.
budget.
You guys know how it is. All right, I'll show you. Here's there's two things that I'm very excited about in having on this computer, so I'll show you those.
Matthew will still have a better computer than this.
No, he will not.
Yes, he will.
He wouldn't. My computer will be better than
Yes,
Matthew's.
because this is better on his. Right?
Yeah, but the other stuff isn't. All right, so one thing I'm really excited about is this. All right, so it's a Ryzen 7 processor. It's an 8-core, 16-thread processor. This thing will truck when it comes to doing tasks and stuff like that. I am super excited about that. And then I did pick up a little bit of a Corsair, some DDR4 RAM. It's 266 megahertz, which is enough for what I want to do, but it's 32 gigs of RAM, which ought to be enough memory to run multiple programs at once and do all the stuff that we want to do. So I'm very excited about that. And let's see. I'm also excited about this. This is the same thing that Matthew has. It's a GTX 1060. It's only a 3 gigabyte video card, but it will, for what I'm doing with video or rendering video, it will run everything that I need it to without any issue.
I will take the blame on that.
And yes.
He had a 6 gig.
I was looking at a 6 gig version of this, and
he was on Amazon, and I saw
Sharon
the 3,
weaned me down by 40
and I saw
bucks.
the price. I'm like, you know what? Do you really need that? And he's like, well, I kind of do. I was like, oh, I think you'll be okay with the 3.
Yes. So it's her fault. She made me do it,
gosh.
and you know, that's what love
There's
does.
a few other boxes over there too.
There you have it. So that's a quick update. So I'm going to be building a computer for the first time ever. So
Probably tomorrow night, huh?
hopefully, it's probably starting tomorrow. I think you're right. Let's see, what else do we need? Crazy Cat, I think La Little Loca will be back tomorrow night. Let's make sure we all tune in because it's going to be an amazing show as they all talk about them getting back from their trip. And I'm sure they're all still driving home because that's the only reason I could understand why they're not here tonight.
I thought
With
they were.
Sharon at Sea.
I thought they were staying at a hotel or something.
Oh, Degenerate Cruiser did say, don't forget the floppy drive and the 56K modem. You'll be the envy of the neighborhood. You're right. I love when that modem, when every time I connect to AOL, it makes that sweet sound, and that's what I love.
Oh, is that something you got? Or?
No, that's a joke.
Oh, okay. I know nothing about computers except for I want to turn them on and I want to.
Sheila says bleep bleep ba bleep bleep bleep. I guess that's what it sounds like to her. Bonnie was guessing a new computer or some camera equipment. Let's see. Cherie Moore is. I bet she's happy now. She got her answer. So there you have it. Florida said I had to buy Jason a new one too. Yeah, it's tough when you're trying to edit something and it just takes. I mean, just rendering a video, like a 30-minute video, took like 45 minutes. It's insane when it takes more time to render the video, which is what it takes it and puts it into a video form. When it takes more time to do it than it does the length of the video is insane.
So.
The Klaykowski said hashtag Ryzen. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm excited about the Ryzen. I'm just a Ryzen dude. I'm into the AMD. We got some stuff from Matthew that's AMD, and it's really worked well for him, so that's why I decided to go with that. And it's a little cheaper. And the Klaykowski's there, he said, what about the video card? So we answered that. 32 gig is really good but expensive. That's what Scott said. I'll tell you what, Scott, it was a good deal. It was only about 160 or 170 for 32 gigs of the memory. Probably because it was just 266 megahertz. But again, having 32 gigabytes is huge. It's not the fastest memory, but I don't need it to be that fast. I'm not going to be doing that much stuff, but I just need to run multiple things at one time. Delbrett said 122 likes and 122 watching. That is awesome, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Lou Fran is out of here. Lou Fran, thank you very much. Scott has a 2 gig GeForce card. Let's see. Oh, Janet's phone died. Had to get on James's iPad. It's okay. We know when Janet Moyer's gone, James Clark appears. It's like a Superman thing. Wait, Jamie, make sure it's Mercury CUDA compatible. Premiere's much better with Mercury CUDA compatible video card. John, that is the NVIDIA stuff. The GeForce has all the CUDAs. I know about the CUDA. I can't go into detail on it, but that one has plenty to run great with Premiere Pro. So I did the research. Scott said, sounds like a good rig. I hope so, dude. Now it just needs to work when I build it.
Yeah, that'll work.
York Ragsdale says, ogre. Nerds! I know what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
There you go. Klikowski said perfect. Hello, hello, Mr. Cruise Fever. What's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. Look, I'm all the way down at the end of the chat.
You are.
Nancy said it takes me at least 2 tries to post on YouTube. So much fun. Now, I don't know if... I also read where it could improve the quality of the live stream. I don't know how the live's looking tonight. Let's take a look.
Oh.
That's pretty good, right? We got a pretty clear view tonight. I don't know if you got... What do you guys think? Is this... are we looking pretty good here as far as the quality of the video that you're getting and all that kind of stuff? Throw a little comment at me and let me know how we're coming out there. Thank you, Klaykowski. That's very nice of you. Bonnie Brown said that Lolita Locust said on Facebook that they made it home. That's fantastic. Oh, John said you're looking sexy. He said hashtag sexy. I'm assuming he means you. Live is better quality today. That's what Taser Travel said. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I think I put the stuff. I plugged the stuff in the right place. I plugged the stuff in the right place today.
Gosh.
I guess is what it all boils down to. Lori Dashiell said, "You look marvelous." Is that what you were talking about, Lori? You look absolutely marvelous, baby. Do you know? You don't know what I'm doing there, do you?
I told you, I'm not. I watch movies, but I don't remember.
Degenerate Cruiser says I can read your shirt, but it's very good. Excellent, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. You guys had a great quality video when you were making that the carnival, the sex on the beach there. And it's funny how when you said sex on the beach, Krista was. I'm not sure if she knew you were talking about drinking, because she immediately started looking around as if you were at the beach or hoping you were at the beach. There's a lot of shenanigans going on over there at the GG place. That's okay.
Oh my God.
The color's good. The focus is a little soft. Scott, that's the Canon camera there. It's a little weak on the focus, and that's because it is it's an older. We run through a Vixia, it's like an RF 800 or something like that, and I think it only shows in 7. It'll record in 1080, but it'll only rebroadcast like this in 720. So that's the deal. Video is the clearest ever. That's what Charles Hahn said. Very nice. The Klaykowski said the same. No, I don't know. It's what was that thing? Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. Billy Crystal does it on Saturday Night Live. You look marvelous.
Oh, good night.
Yes,
Melissa.
there you go. Lori said it. You look marvelous. She knew it. Lori, we're on the same page, totally. Griffin Alyssa, good night, dude. Glad you guys are here. We appreciate it. We will be over there on your show on Thursday. Make sure you check out Griffin Alyssa Thursday nights when they're live. They've been getting on a roll lately, putting out a bunch of videos. You know what it is? If I'm not mistaken, Alyssa has taken over running the YouTube channel. And as soon as she kicked Griff out of there, just the videos are coming out. Everything's hopping and popping. The organization is on point. The live shows are on fire right now.
Taking charge.
She's taking charge.
Takes a woman.
Is that what it is? Takes a lady to take.
Yes,
I mean, nothing personal. I'm just pointing out that once Alyssa started handling the back end business, things just started bopping. That's all I'm going to say. There's still 117 people here, so we got a long way to go, guys, until we're off. Disney live streamers use Streamlabs instead of through YouTube. Streamlabs also for YouTube. Oh, that's a good one. Mr. Cruise Fever said that. Yeah, dude, I haven't even gotten into anything else. I'm still trying to put this OBS on lockdown and use some of the different features that OBS has. I'd love to do a little green screen stuff. The Klaykowskis did an amazing job. If you checked out the ship show last night, they just had a great, everything from their intro with their countdown was really neat. I'd never seen anything like that.
Yeah,
and they do
really
the green
clear.
screen behind them with the wake of the ship, and that was super cool. So they put a tremendous amount of effort into getting that thing going on over there, and it's going to look fantastic. So I'm super excited for that.
I haven't used the green screen. We've had a green screen since we started.
Yeah,
doing
we
this
got one. We
forever,
just haven't gotten into it.
It's like packed away in the closet.
Well, it's just a matter that having the being able to do all that stuff and have it feed through with the right bit rate and being the computer handling all that stuff is what gets a little tricky. I think the quality is a little better of the video because we have, and this is going to sound weird, so we run off Wi-Fi most of the time in this room, and the modem itself is plugged into the wall through DSL connection in the other side of the house. And we do that for Matthew because he plugs directly into the the modem with his computer for his video gaming.
Yeah, so it's in his room.
Yes, if you can believe that. We're the parents trying to run a YouTube channel here, and he's the kid with the video game with the direct connection.
Yeah.
So I went out and bought a 70-foot or 75-foot, 50 or 75-foot Ethernet cable. As long as it's less than 100, you shouldn't see any issue with the quality of your feed. And I ran that and started plugging that in directly into the modem now. Like, forget him, man. I'm going to get the direct feed and try to bump it up. Your recorded videos in the same city looks great. Your lighting's always very good.
The dog tripping over.
Thank you, Tazier Travel.
Out here all the way into Matthews.
Tazier Travel said your recorded videos in the same sitting looks great. Your lighting's always good. I'll tell you what, that's probably because when we do that, we use the M50 to record versus this. This is definitely a little bit of a tougher deal, and we're actually thinking of switching up and going back to a 1080p webcam as opposed to the video cam. So we're experimenting and just trying some new stuff. And first thing I have to do is figure out how to build a computer from scratch, and then we'll try to throw some other stuff in the mix.
Yeah.
We've really mellowed out here at the end of the live. An hour and 45 minutes in, we're really starting to we're calming down now. Okay. Bonnie Brown did mention that a Griffin and Alyssa have a super cool video of them at the Virgin float out. Yeah, that was amazing. Those guys got invited to there, and they deserved it. They do some awesome videos. You want to speak with the man in charge or the woman who knows what's going on? That's what Shannon Rook said. Nancy said, where'd you get the rooster at the Klekowski? That has to have a story. Nancy, we don't have time for that here. Don't take that away. He can roll that out on the ship show. Jamie, do you only play guitar? When we meet up, I'll bring the percussion gear and jam it up a little bit. That's what Big G and Shuggle said. Yes, I'm only, and of course, the vocals. I got the vocals covered. I mean, I'm not as good as the lead singer of Slippin' Digits, but I can hang in there on a few songs. So we'll see. And you might hear that if you're part of one of the group cruises coming up. Clay Cassie said, I kidnapped the rooster from my mother-in-law's garage. That sounds like a story. Mainlining internet. You're right, DG. I had to plug in. Let's see. Still.
Amy says, do you still have Boswell? Yes, we still have Boswell.
Yeah, he's still here.
Yep, he's hanging in there.
We kicked the guys out. Well, so here's the deal. Before, when we do our show through Wi-Fi, we had to leave the door open, right? To make sure the signal doesn't get blocked by the door. Now that we're hardwired, we're closing the door.
The
and
dogs.
just keep all the shenanigans out there.
Dogs are locked up.
Yes. Let's see. Lori said, I'm still here, and honestly, I am never calm. Well, thank you, Lori. We appreciate that about you. York said, creator problem. We still have to figure out how to go live on schedule. Well, that's the toughest thing, man, is, and you guys will go through, anyone does.
Yeah,
we're
on Sunday.
Yeah, and we're getting pretty good over here with it. It's a process, though. It's about an hour prep time to go from, well, besides getting some video ready and putting some new video in and making sure everything's loaded into OBS, then there's about an hour from start to finish where I start to have to come in and really just set stuff up. Eventually, one day, we'll show a picture of what this cluster rig looks like.
Well, we're in the process of kind of rearranging things.
Oh, we're rearranging.
We have one pretty big desk. We got another desk for Jamie's computer, and so we have like a whole wall now of all desks. So he's got his side, I got my side.
That is correct.
And so, yeah, what are you doing?
Hold on.
Are you taking a picture of the camera?
Yes.
What is that?
Oh, I don't know. There's still some music playing on there.
What are you doing?
I just took a picture, and I took a picture of the camera setup, and then I'll post that on the Cruise Crew later, and then you can see what the rig looks like, or what we're looking at anyway.
Oh, I see.
Where are we? Where are we? Let's see. Make sure you get a case with a decent power supply with good cooling if you want your equipment to last. Those graphics cards put out heat. All right, Scott. So the case I got is an InWin 101. It's the same one that Matthew had. So it pulls air in from below, and then it pushes it out through the side and the back. And I got a 500 watt power source. 500 watts is enough. The Ryzen 7 only uses 65 watts itself. It's a little lower power than some of the other ones. It's just a Ryzen 7 1700, and it's a generation 1. That's why we got it a little bit on the cheap, as opposed to the brand new ones coming out. I can kind of overclock it a little bit and get it to bump up a little bit towards 4 gigahertz or maybe like 3.8. You know what I'm talking about right now?
No.
But anyway, I feel like I'm just having a conversation with Scott Weber directly.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes, you're right. I got 3 fans to start, and I'll be adding 3 more once we get everything going. Let's see. What else do we have? Everyone smile. You're right. Yeah, I just took a picture of you guys. Big Pap said that my dog was howling earlier when you were singing. What the? Jeremy Tuttle said, "Where are your bunny ears?" Oh, that's a one a year deal.
Oh, yeah.
I sent that picture to Sharon, and she goes, "Can I post this on the Cruise Crew?" I'm like, "Yeah, go ahead." What the heck? Let's chat about your fantasy football league. Steaming Bean said that. Listen, we'll hook it up. I know how to run a league. I'm not gonna lie.
Jamie's in I don't know, how many leagues are you in?
Well, first off, I'm in a few
Multiple.
leagues, but there is a league that I am the commissioner in, and we just finished our 22nd year. The same league. It's a 12-team league. About 7 dudes are from the original, and the rest of the 5 have recycled a few times. But I kid you not, swear to gosh, 22 years we just finished up. This league is big time. When we first started our league, I used to have to go out and get the USA Today newspaper on Monday morning just to figure out what the points were for my own team and for other teams, because there was no internet to even figure it out. It was insane. Lori said, behind the scenes. You are correct. James, have fun checking the cows out. Be good to them. Don't tip them over if they're sleeping, and we'll see you later. Degenerate Cruiser said, I think my eyes are closed. Take another. Dude, your eyes are always closed. Probably because you have so many of these going on. What lights do you use for your recorded videos in that setting? That's what Tears of Your Travel said. We just have a couple of those umbrella type lights, and turn the lights on in the room, and then there's another lamp that puts off some good lighting.
What's that other light? I don't know what that one's called.
What's that?
That one?
That one?
No, this one.
Oh, that one? On the little camera rig, there's it's kind of like an LED light, just a small one, pushing some light out. So, so there you go. Yeah. Maybe we should do a Facebook Live right now and show everyone what the room looks like.
Oh God, it's a mess right now.
It is kind of a mess. Maybe right after this, we'll do a quick Facebook Live video. Do you guys want us to do that right after the show ends? We'll just do a quick Facebook Live and say hi and just flash around the room, and you can see what this little chaotic setup looks like. Is that cool?
Sure.
Are you looking for weird things that you don't want anyone to see?
No, I'm just
You have you got any papers out that's anyone's personal info for travel or anything?
No.
And we're cool. There you have it. Now I'm blind, no flash. Let's see. Let's catch up a little bit. Does anyone know if Facebook is a real John Hill doing surveys? Not sure I'm spelling his name right, just wondering. Bonnie, he probably is. He does a lot of surveys.
Yeah, he always puts survey things out there. He'll ask you to pick one or the other answer, and he supposedly takes them back to the beards. I don't know.
Whoever they are.
Yeah.
Cherie said, I'm sitting on my front porch listening to my neighbor's peacocks.
Oh.
Ever hear them at night? Creepy. No, I don't have any neighbors with peacocks.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool though, wouldn't it?
Peacock.
Have some peacock neighbors. That would be weird. Let's see, what else do we have?
We always just hear dogs barking.
Still here drinking beer. That's what Griffin Alyssa said.
And then at our dog, we have a doggy door, and our dogs, like Lucy especially, she'll just dash out there sometimes in the middle of the night. She'll hear a cat, she'll hear cats in the neighborhood. They jump on the fence, and they literally will stay there. And it's almost like they know that she can't get to them, so they'll kind of walk real slow, like they're teasing her, and she'll just go crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just.
And wake me up when I'm in bed trying to sleep. Sharon, hold on. We are 8 minutes away from being on for 2 hours now.
Wow.
This is amazing. Again,
That might be
we
good.
are. The Clay Casting tried to get close last night. Griffin and Alyssa have commented on their live show. Everyone knows we are the most rambling on live show out there. It's insane. Because if we would just do a 10-minute live, it would probably be much better for our YouTube channel. The video would get better viewer retention and the whole thing. But we just ramble on.
Yeah. No,
So thank you guys.
2 hours.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank
100
you.
people are still here checking things out with us. You guys are amazing. Let's do that thing we do at the end of the night. Anyone who's been watching quietly, just behind the scenes, who hasn't said anything, come out real quick and say hi so we can say hi and acknowledge you and say thanks for being here. We always appreciate that. Other stuff we were going to talk about tonight. There's no new information on the Carnival deal as far as them and being being not allowed to use U.S. ports. In June, they'll be going to court again to face the charges of not living up to the agreement that they had with regards to the illegal dumping of waste and stuff like that. I don't know anything new about the Oasis of the Seas.
Still on dry dock.
They're still getting repairs done on the ship. The third cruise that was canceled would have just taken off yesterday from Port Canaveral probably. So I'm waiting to get updates on that deal. I'm not sure what other news. I don't know if there's anything other hot topic, but I was going to try to cover that stuff.
Yeah, not anything. Kind of a little mellow this week, so far.
I like how you say we ramble. Eddie, are you all right? I ramble. I think that's what he's trying to say. We ramble. I'm the rambler. We all know that. There are. Let's see. Griffin said our views have been down since taking 3 weeks off. LOL. Well, listen, I'm telling you, now you got Alyssa running the show and things are hopping and bopping.
Yeah, we haven't really put out as much the last couple weeks either. I don't know. Kind of. We've just been. It's just life. Just kind of. It's just been busy. Although we have a couple. Let's see. We're still working on some port videos. That part of the travel series kind of thing we're doing just for ports. We have. What are we gonna? I think we have a couple more that are gonna be coming out. I think. Don't hold us to it, but I think Alaska, and also we're gonna be comparing some things in Cozumel, and then also Jamie's. What is it? Putting his computer together. So those are the 3 videos
that's going to be a big one right there.
And the next probably over the next week and a half, those are the 3 videos that are going to be coming out. And after that, we're probably going to just be gearing up with getting ready for our cruise videos, packing videos, all that kind of stuff, and getting ready for our vacations. So that's probably about it.
Sorry, you keep talking. I'm just looking for something.
You're
supposed to request.
Let's see what else. And we have a few more. Some of that you probably noticed. We have some kind of like little sponsors at the beginning of our.
That's awesome.
Our live shows each week. We've done that. This was the 3rd week. We've had people contact us, get back to us and that want to have their, I guess, excursion company advertised during our live show. So we've been doing that at the beginning and end of our live show. So we're going to continue to do that as long as we have people that contact us. So we have a few of those for a while, and hopefully we can kind of recommend those to people. It'll help people maybe with ideas when they go to those ports as well. And
there
things
you
like
go.
That. So that's just something different that we wanted to try to do, and it kind of helps all you guys with ideas. It also, I guess, helps them. So it's kind of a mutual thing.
Jeff Pros, what's going on? Glad to have you here, Jeff and Michelle. Thank you guys for popping in. I know we saw Nathan McKinney earlier. What's going on? Cindy Bear, hello. Pirate Disciple 481. What about the Virgin Ship Scarlet Lady? So listen, you know that Griffin and Alyssa have some cool videos of them when they were invited to be at the float out for that thing, and that was insane. We were super jealous of that. But for us, Scarlet Lady's gonna have to wait a while because our son goes with us. He's only 14. You got to be 18 or older. So right now, that's a back burner. The 2 cruise lines that unfortunately we have no plans on going on for no other reason than it just doesn't fit with what we're doing is the Virgin ships that are coming up because they're 18.
I'm curious what you're gonna say.
The other one is Disney.
Yeah.
The other one, Disney. Because I do enjoy going to the casino. That's part of one of the things I enjoy. I like late night craps table and some stuff like that. What were you hoping the other one I was going to say was going to be the one that I say that one might be lame?
No,
Okay.
I was just.
You're wondering where I was going to go with that?
I was just wondering what your other one was. Yeah, Disney, and it's we love Disney, but it's just no casino. So.
Pirate Disciple, is that Neil? We're talking about the drummer there. Just let me know if I'm on the right page.
No, I won't tell them what you said about the other cruise line.
What? Well, there were a couple cruises that we were looking at, and one cruise topic came up.
We were actually booked on one in January.
We're booked on one in January.
You said we should cancel that one and book this other one because these are the exact words since there's not that many people left. These are the exact words he's used. He says he thinks that cruise will be a snooze fest. Those are the exact words you used.
Well,
and I
we won't tell you what cruise line.
I'm not going to tell you what cruise line it is, but it is one that we are booked on. I mean, so.
There you go.
And we're going on it.
Hello, Marilyn Moore. I'm going to change the topic. Tina Thomas, thank you. We appreciate it. We hope you have a great week, too. Let's see. The Claykowskis laugh out loud at General Cruises. Old Poopkins talking smack. Griffin Alyssa, you have one new viewer subscriber, courtesy of SAS and Greg S. So there you have it. You can thank me later. StanRock22 says we have Monday Night Football and now Monday Night Live. Claykowski said that was Ixon. I love Ixon. I have no idea what he's talking about.
We're talking about fantasy football during football season on the live show.
Oh yeah, totally. We'll have a little segment dedicated to it, and maybe we'll do live look-ins with team owners, and we can see how their team is doing. Last night I talked with Sherry at Carnival Corporate. She said they're planning on making sure everything will work out to stay at U.S. ports. I called because my cruise is November 11, and they have $3,200 into it. Bonnie, I wouldn't worry about it. The dog's outside howling because we're not letting the dog in. Bonnie, I would not worry one bit. I don't think there's any way that they would stop Carnival from parking their ships at any U.S. port. There's literally no way they could do that. But they want to give Carnival some bad press, and they want to give them a little spanking and a wrist slap, and they're going to charge them heck a fine, I believe is what they're going to charge. So that's a little something there. Sheila said my Yorkie was outside and had a baby possums cornered. I heard something growling, scared the bejeebies out of me. Good Lord, Sheila. Calm things down over there at your place. That's crazy. Good night, Dina. We appreciate it. Holly, thank you so much. Finally, we dropped under 200. Oh, the Claykowski said that song you just played was Ixon. Okay, I'm sorry about that, dude. I'm trying to keep up. I'm still learning my new catalog that I owned, that I purchased the rights to. Thank you, Lori. Ruth said, I see 2 thumbs down. What the hell? How can someone not love you guys? Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's good. We need to have those thumbs down. It keeps the controversy going. It keeps the conversation going. Good night, Brandy. Jim and Annette Thalman said, thanks, Griffin and Alyssa. I love watching your videos. There you go. Carnival needs to be responsible. That's what Lori said. Florida Krista said, I got sharonatsea. I need to go to bed. Going on a cruise in 7 days, so we'll see you in 2 weeks. All right, guys. Hey, have fun.
All right.
We'll be watching for your vlogs and your videos coming out over there at Degenerate Cruisers. Make sure you check out their channel, by the way, Degenerate Cruisers. The single greatest cabin tour is put on by Jason of Degenerate Cruisers. Search that video on their page, subscribe to their channel, and make sure that you check them out. While you're there, bounce over to the Claykowskis. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. John and York and their ship show coming on Sundays is going to be one of the funnest hour and a half to hour and 3/4 to hour long times of the week. I don't think they'll get to 2 hours like we have. I mean, nobody can pull that off.
Hey, maybe.
But you're gonna have a blast.
Maybe we should have a some kind of a live marathon.
Oh my God.
How about a New Year's Eve live marathon?
That's a little far away.
Channels. I know.
All the channels just going live at once and people bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, like a whole marathon. That'd be pretty cool.
We could do a live.
That would be kind of fun.
We could do a live marathon. Just be here for a long
time. Have a whole New Year's Eve party.
You got it, DG Cruisers. You guys are a lot of fun. That cabin tour is epic. Yes, it has been said. All right, are we ready to wrap it up? Is there anything we did not cover, Sharon?
I don't think so.
For the 92 people that are still here, thank you so much. Make sure if you're not already involved, go to Facebook and go to the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew and be part of that. Make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified of all of our fun stuff. We're going to start putting out some videos soon as we prepare for our first time ever on a Royal Caribbean cruise. Symphony of the Sea coming up in 35 days, y'all. It's right, I just said y'all, like the Claykowskis. It is right around the corner, and we are super psyched.
Tell them our theme for the Royal Cruise.
I'll tell you guys, because you stayed here for 2 freaking hours. So our theme is this. So far we've only been on Carnival, right? 25 cruises on Carnival. So our theme is going to be called Loyalists. Carnival Loyalists to become Royalists? Question mark. So we're going to see what it's like for a loyal Carnival cruiser with that many cruises to finally go on another cruise ship. And we're going on the Symphony of the Seas as if we didn't just find the biggest, bestest, most gorgeous new ship to go on. So So we shall see how that goes. I think it's going to be very exciting stuff. Thanks, York. Besides his own, he said it's his favorite YouTube night of the week.
Aw, thanks.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Nancy. You're amazing. We love you, Nancy. Thank you so much for being here week in and week out and playing a part and being part of the team.
Yes,
that's why we put you in
Nancy.
our video, because you're as important as anything else going on the channel,
Yep.
and we love you for it. So thanks so much. Holly said, I can't wait to hear about Symphony of the Seas. Charles Hahn, hang in there for the whole show. Thank you, Charles.
You know what?
Thank you,
I was worried about
Bonnie
Symphony.
Brown.
Really quick, we were watching some videos, cabin tours on the Symphony the other night, and one of them on the one, I don't know, the balcony we saw it. They didn't turn all the way around in the cabin, so we couldn't see. But on the one side where they had the closet, they had like the one with like shelves, and then they had the one closet with the the
You're really worried about that closet, aren't you?
And that's all it had. I didn't see any other closet space, so I am kind of worried about that, because that's like for 3 people in a cabin, that's not enough closet space. So
we'll figure it out.
So
We will figure it out.
but we'll see. Maybe there might be one on the other side of the room. We'll see.
There you go. Thank you, Janet, alias James Clark. We appreciate that. All right,
Good night,
guys.
Janet.
We were going to do a thing where we have you guys ask us, tell us, or you tell us some stuff about Royal, since we're new to it. But we'll do that next week. Thanks for hanging in there with us. Is there
always
anything
next
else we got to
week.
cover, Sharon?
No, that's it.
All right. So listen, we're going to leave the same way we came in. We're going to show you a cool video. If you're down in Baja Sur, Mexico, check out this company. They're super cool. It's a place you can go and get some great diving and some water sport oriented excursions going on. So
It
check
is
them
out
out.
of La Paz, so if you're
Yes.
going on a, it's probably more accessible by a land vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But Mexico's a great place to go for a land vacation.
Yes. I love going to Mexico.
Yeah, we love flying down there.
Heck yeah. Or cruising down there.
Well, both, but well, that was where we used to go before we started cruising so much. Is
That got us started.
We would fly down to Mexico. It was a lot of fun.
Anything else to cover?
Um,
Any last questions? I'm gonna give you a 5,
Everyone's like, good night, good night.
4,
Right.
3, 2, 1. Oh wait, there's a 10-second delay. So I should wait a little bit more. Watch him out at RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com. He has a podcast and YouTube channel. We have seen that dude from.
Yeah.
We watch him with Alana Zingano over on her channel.
Yeah.
Seems like he's a sharp dude and knows a lot about Royal. So we'll check him
Yeah.
out. Yes, you can be in the league, Klaykowskis. We'll put it together here. We'll start working on that in August. So mark your calendar for that. Thank you so much, guys. Jennifer, Big G, Greg S., the Klaykowskis, and York, thanks for being here and being part of the family. We love you guys and appreciate it. Kim, Jennifer, Crazy Cat, DC810, Big Pap, you've been a lot of fun. Antoinette had fun. Thank you so much. Amy Delaney, good to have you here.
Tina Thomas, all the areas.
DC810, do you have a
Awesome.
link to the ship show? DC810, I'll put a link on the Cruise Crew page on how to get over to Klaykowski's channel, so you can get that done. Najuma, thank you. Captain Sable MDR, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I hope there's enough cruise content on here, because sometimes we just go off the rails.
Yeah.
Keto Kim, good night. Thank you so much for being here. Keto Kim's been laying low tonight, so let me make sure I say that a few times. Keto Kim, Keto Kim. Look up the Klaykowski's YouTube channel. You're absolutely right, Nancy. Have a good night, guys. We love you. We'll see you
All right,
next
good night.
time. And until then,
Happy cruising.
happy cruising,
See you
guys.
next week.
Check this out.
Hi everyone, this is Sharon from Sharon at Sea, and tonight's live show is brought to you by CortezClub.com, located in Baja Sur, Mexico. The Cortez Club is La Paz's premier diving and water sports center, established in 1995, and offers 5-star service. From large groups to individuals, you will receive personal attention and quality service. Not only do they offer scuba diving and dive courses, they also offer snorkeling, swimming with whales, whale watching, and water sports, including kayaks, windsurfing, sailboats, stand-up paddleboards, water skiing, and even sport fishing. If you are looking to do a water-based activity, the Cortez Club has got it all. For locations, rates, and availability, go to CortezClub.com. So next time you are in Baja Sur, Mexico, make sure you check out the Cortez Club for the best activities on the water.